Full and good.
Full and good?
Maybe it's because your voice kind of sucks.
Maybe. Okay.
I think you're a little lower. I think you're a little lower. But
I think you're a little bit lower, yeah.
Check.
Like lower as in he's not loud enough?
Yeah, like he doesn't sound as loud as you.
1 2 1 2.
How's that? Does he sound good now,
Okay.
Elliot? How does he sound now?
I don't know why you're doing that.
Why are you being antagonist?
Does he sound good now?
What did I do?
That's horrible.
I'm being antagonist because I'm the one in charge of the audio here.
But that doesn't give
And you're giving me criticism for how low Joe sounds. How did he sound now?
I think you were criticizing.
Does he sound low now, Elliot? Let's hear how you think he sounds now. Joe, go ahead.
Hey, how do I sound now?
It's too much.
Too much.
So I think it's a little too much.
Okay, well, it's too much. I got an idea. Why don't we switch places?
I guess we missed you, Steve.
Yeah, welcome back.
I guess.
And it's so funny because...
Check. Now there's nothing.
Yep, I just turned you off.
You're done, Joe.
I'm in control here. I'm just kidding. So welcome to the Valleycast. I'll play the intro in a second, but I just want to say it's funny that this bit particularly happened because I'll just tell you all what happened yesterday.
Right off the Jesus.
Why don't you? No, you should tell him.
Right
and
off the
also
top.
make sure that you're recording it when you tell him.
And I'm making it double sure. Yesterday was my first day back in the office.
Had a great time.
And
it was real good.
Very excited to be back. Very happy to be back. I loved you all.
He saved all of his stories.
I did. I did save all my stories. And then we started to record the podcast. And there were some audio issues. So I turned it off. And then we fixed the audio issues. And then we got back to the podcast. And then I told my Hawaii story, and Elliot talked about, what did you talk about?
That G-Wagon.
Oh, the G-Wagon.
Oh, the G-Wagon thing, and then Lee talked about
KonMariing my house.
Yeah, cleaning because of that new show on Netflix and stuff. And then Joe, I don't even know if you got to your topic.
I don't think so. No, we started to, and that's when you went, oh shit.
And I looked over at the the Zoom.
This is an hour in.
Yeah, at least an hour in, yeah. And it was not recording. And I was like, oh, shit. I instantly thought, okay, this is just when we're recording and then we run out of space on the memory card.
So we'll get it. Don't worry.
I was like, fuck, when do you guys think
Let's
we stopped?
check the memory card.
And I was so nervous. I was like, when do you think it stopped recording? Because we're going to have to start from there. And then, oh, God. And so I checked the memory card, and when I fixed the audio problem in the very beginning, I forgot to hit record again.
And Steve just goes, oopie doopie.
Yeah, I was like, oops, guys, we just... You know, I've only done this twice ever.
Man. And
God.
it is the worst.
And
It's so
everyone
bad.
knows that Steve has about 17 podcasts.
Dude,
so the
that's
fact that
the
you've
problem.
only done it twice.
That's the thing. It's like it's the law of averages is like
you're
kind
doing
of
great.
out there.
I think it's the perfect way to come back after a vacation
I
because
think so too,
you're not gonna
yeah.
be firing on all cylinders
It's
anyway.
true.
No,
Also,
but I
none
thought
of
it
us
was-
were upset. We're all just like,
Yeah, we're
oh,
like, all right,
man.
cool. We'll talk
I
tomorrow, I
know.
guess.
I love it.
I guess we'll sit down and have a conversation tomorrow.
Well, see, it really is one of those things where you could like make it a point of contention and make someone feel bad and you know, let it ruin your day and all of that. But you guys were like super chill about it. You guys went the route that was like the most productive way to do that.
Look, there's no point in hitting you with like aggressive negative emotions. So it's like whatever, shit happens, and then
I
you
know,
bury that
but-
stuff, and I
Yeah.
take it
You don't
home.
talk
I
about
will
it.
My
be
wife
king.
suffered.
Hard.
Comes down the product. Comes
My
down
wife
the videos. You'll
had
see
a
it.
horrible
I'm gonna
night.
end you.
So your wife took all the pain
Yeah, but
I
we're
was
good,
meant
Steve.
to
I mean,
have.
this is gonna be a good one today.
Missed you, bud.
But man, I thought it flowed so well too. And not to talk too much about that podcast that will just never be. It's in the ether now.
It was just a good conversation between friends.
Yeah, it was just honestly, it was like
It got reduced to just a good conversation with
I feel
friends.
like us being upset about that. I was like, oh man, we talked to each other for a whole hour.
you know
Yeah.
what's funny?
Yeah. Don't I deserve something for this?
Yesterday was kind of a wash in the sense that not only did we think we recorded a podcast for an hour that is also happens to be our business and what we do to survive every day. And then it turned out it was just an hour long hangout with my friends. And earlier in the day, our most recent dynamic banter episode that Mike and I recorded didn't have a sponsor that episode.
Oh,
So
no.
it was like two podcasts where I just like got to hang out with my
Talk.
friend, and it
Yeah.
was actually kind of nice.
Yeah.
You guys,
man.
we heard you do dynamic banter on the other side of the wall, and it sounded fun.
Dude, Mike and I, it was. I had missed everybody. I missed Mike. I missed you guys.
Yeah, I
and,
miss Mike. R.I.P. Mike.
Always coming back. No, he's still in our hearts. Always coming back from something like that is always really refreshing to the comedy mind.
That's what we
and to
said.
everything
Ellie and I
else.
said that too when we like came back from break. I was like, "Oh, I'm ready to write. I'm ready to like."
Isn't it great?
Feels
I came
nice.
in.
It's so
and
necessary.
The first thing I said to Joe was, "Get the fuck off my couch." But then I
Yeah,
also
of
said,
course.
"Dude, I have an idea for a show we should do, and Joe loves it, and we're gonna do it."
I love that.
And that was the first thing I said coming back to the office. I was in Hawaii. I'll talk about this super fast, and this is the part of the show where we're gonna just summarize really quick everything we
talked
missed.
a lot about Hawaii yesterday.
We did.
Bullet points. Steve got us gifts.
I
We
got
all
you.
have the
Yeah,
I
everyone
know.
was.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Mine's
it's
out
okay.
there.
I'm
It's
wearing
all right.
mine.
I wore
got-
it yesterday.
It's a lei.
Yeah, I gifted everyone these really cool
This
lays.
isn't a lei. What is this?
Coolest
a lei?
lays
It's
I've
a
ever
lei.
seen.
It is a lei.
It's a
okay,
lei.
but mine's from
Really?
Moana.
Yeah.
I
Well,
truly
mean,
think mine is very
It's not
beautiful.
really. You know what that is?
Yeah.
That's an actual Hawaiian like weapon
Moana.
symbol or something.
Yeah,
but
it's a
but yes,
Moana.
but it is featured in Moana.
It's
I'm
a
gonna
Moana.
wear mine all the time.
Thank you.
I'm
It
really
looks
excited.
yours. They all look good on
Yeah,
you
they look
guys.
great.
It looks like you could wear it and legitimately
pool
like
party.
get away with it.
Everything.
Get
make it-
away with it.
and
Not
make it-
pull it off. Get away with it.
Yeah, because you could
That's my
walk into a
clothing line
party.
that I'm going to start is get away with it.
There are some people that could walk into a party wearing exactly what you're wearing, Joe, including that necklace, and someone would be like, "Who's this douchebag?"
I
But-
do believe I'm in that category.
No, I think no,
I don't think I'm walking into a party with this on with people that have never met me before
Well,
that will go,
yeah.
that guy looks interesting.
Yeah, no, definitely, Joe.
I mean, I don't know. Well,
Everyone
listen,
loves you, so it's hard
That's
to
very
imagine
kind of
you
you,
as a
Steve.
douchebag. But if I didn't know you,
I
when you
would
walked
think
in
it
on
was
I would think
satirical
it
the
was a
whole
little
time.
bit-
I'd
I
be
guess
like,
that's
oh,
where
Joe's
I was coming
Right,
from.
but even with
Joe's
the
yanking my
satire, I'd
chain.
still be like, who's this guy?
I
with
don't know if the
satire?
joke's working.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
I'd have to meet you. I would be annoyed. But
There we go.
But I'd
But
have
do
to
you
meet
think that like because you're such a wild character too? But don't you think that sometimes you walk in a room with your crazy hats and your Hawaiian
Oh,
shirts,
absolutely.
and people are like,
absolutely.
Who's this
Who the
guy?
fuck is this guy?
You
Yeah,
lovable
yeah, yeah.
wacky fuck.
Lovable
In
wacky
fact,
fuck.
I always expect that
That's
from
sweet.
people.
That's very
but,
sweet.
But I end up getting like, and then I like talk to him, and he's like, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, because you're the nicest human.
There's this girl
tracks.
that I'm loosely friends with who is in a completely separate friends group, and she kind of like gave me this like really kind of like, am I gonna talk to this guy like kind of attitude.
Sure.
And I thought she was great, and I thought she was a very nice person. So I would come to her and be really nice and be like, just because not like I was trying to win her over or anything. I had no idea how she.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just felt that kind of tension in the room that someone was kind of like giving me stink eye. And so I was like, oh, maybe that's just how this girl is or whatever. And so I like was always nice to her. And then one day I see her like after maybe knowing her for a year kind of. And she was like, man, at first I wanted to hate you so bad.
I get that a lot too.
And she was like, but then
What's
I just
wrong
found
with
out
you
you're
guys?
just this
No.
like. Then I found out you're just like this sweet guy that's like funny and nice. And she's like, I really appreciate that. And then she gave me a hug, and I was like, wow, that just really.
She took your
Very
wallet
sweet.
too.
She did take my wallet, but I didn't need it, and it didn't have any money in it.
You're like,
so
what's funny?
joke's on her.
I have
Fine, take my
immediately
Jersey
thought,
Mike sub punch card.
It's very kind of you to say that.
That's your free cold stone.
I wanted to love you. I saw you and everything that you did, and the first thing that I wanted to do was meet you and fall in love with you, but I didn't. You're a bitch, and goodbye.
I
Oh.
don't know.
And that's how you met your wife.
And that's why you were on Steve's couch.
Okay, so anyway,
circle.
really quick.
Yes.
Had a fucking wonderful time in Hawaii.
Yep.
And I was telling everybody that the feeling I had upon reflecting about Hawaii, the feeling I had about Hawaii was kind of likened to the feeling I get when I go to like a beautiful church that's just like really beautiful and what am I looking for? The architecturally beautiful. And I go in with like a feeling of respect and kind of like there are
Reverence.
people. Yeah, there are people who use this place as a place of worship, and there are
Yeah.
people, and so I just do respect that, and
The flying buttress of Hawaii needs adoration, and you provided it.
Yeah. I think when I got there, I felt like I stepped into like this truly like beloved, meaningful cultural
Yeah.
place, and so I kind of like asked it if it was okay for me to kind of like be here because I
Did you
feel
do
like
little
What do you mean?
whispers where you're
What do you
like,
mean?
hi,
What do you
can I
mean?
step into your
What do you
little ocean?
what do I mean? Like I just kind of like got there and I was like, okay, is this cool? Because I know
You
it's
felt
just
like an intruder.
yeah, because and I feel the same way when I walk into someone's church
House.
that they
Yeah,
care
yeah, yeah.
about, or like
That you
someone
didn't
takes
ask
me
to come into.
It's almost like you don't want to mess up, and you're
yeah,
kinda
or like you
this
ever been
is-
to like a Buddhist temple?
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
they're,
yeah.
it's just you just get this feeling of like this is a culture,
Sacred ground,
this
yeah.
is sacred.
Yeah.
This is a culture that's very serious and to people and very beloved by good people, and so
you don't
go
want to be the asshole tourist
Yeah,
that comes in
yeah.
and is like, well, they don't have a single ice
yeah,
cube
and
here.
that's the thing about Hawaii is like you think of Hawaii as
It's
this
hot. Well,
like-
it's warm.
Well,
It's very warm.
Ice Cube Dan, just calm down, please.
This thing about the thing about Hawaii is when you think about it as a place, you just think about this like paradise with beaches and a vacation spot, and that's what I feel like most tourists probably feel that way. And use it as such, as a vacation spot to kind of like hang out on the beach. But what it really is this like beautiful place with a culture that's so rich
It's somebody's home.
that it's everywhere. Not only is it somebody's home,
it's
there's
integrated. It's
there's
like
just-
that's
like their
ingrained in that
homeland.
whole
yeah,
homeland.
it's not like you're going to like New York City or going to Toronto or going to these cities. It's like it's like going to a place that is just it has such a rich history and the history is based around such a feeling of like love and admiration for nature and
Look,
and
this is
beauty.
why I love Vegas. I
That's
and I do the
such a
same
Honestly,
thing. I get off the plane. I go,
honestly-
hey, is it cool if I'm? Is it?
Listen,
do you mind?
I
And Vegas
think-
every time is like,
listen,
get on in here.
This is a funny
God.
bit for sure, but I honestly feel like Vegas is also just this like spectacle of entertainment and debauchery.
I don't think it has the sacredness
Of course
that
not.
we're
It does
talking
not.
about,
but it
but
definitely
not.
has this grandiose kind of
it makes
blo-
everything else seem kind of sacred.
yeah,
in
it's just this
comparison.
larger than life location, and being in Hawaii felt like this spiritual like. I don't know. I just felt this like
Yeah.
appreciation for nature and the culture. The culture is so beautiful.
I mean, you got as
and-
close to God as you can pretty
Yeah.
much possibly
Yeah, I
get.
mean,
Thing
yeah,
about it,
sure.
too,
like,
everything
I mean,
is so
whatever you want to.
humbling.
Sure, exactly. Yeah,
Like that's
I mean,
like when you're looking at it and you're like, oh, and you can feel it. Like I know
Mm-hmm.
in the times I've been in Hawaii and the stuff that I've seen there's literal moments of like turning a corner and not just like the landscape, but also just like the lushness of a lot
Yeah.
of the the road to Hana or whatever, like spots like along that little journey there. I remember just being like, ugh, and it was like actual breath.
No, it like does a weird, and I feel like it's, I don't know, like I'm one of those people that maybe thinks that there's something so much deeper in it that where it's like it is like the energy
Chlorophyll.
of chlorophyll.
Yeah.
But no, it's like there's so
and
much
CO2,
depth to it.
carbon monoxide.
Maybe that too.
Dioxide.
Also just THC and
Yeah, yeah.
CBD.
Yeah.
60%,
But-
And a
yeah.
little something that the locals call smog.
Do that face again for the camera.
Smog. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's
No,
just
there's a
it was a
reverence
beautiful
to it.
place,
I love
and
that.
I went on hiking trails, and I ate food that was local food, and
You said that Looney did a really good job, Alana.
oh,
Sorry.
Alana was my guide.
Looney?
Looney, I call her Looney all the time.
Yeah, it's really cute.
You call her Looney?
Yeah.
That's adorable.
It's so cute.
I
Looney's
so
like
such
it.
a
I call her
nice
Looney all the
nickname. Oh my
time.
goodness.
It's a very
She's
cute
such a
nickname.
loony.
But
In
yeah,
the best way.
the one thing that I have to say, which is what I said yesterday, which is lost forever, is that I have to reiterate it though. When I got
Yeah.
to Hawaii,
This was the right way.
like, usually for me when I travel, this is a 6-hour flight from LA to Hawaii. So when I do like a big long flight like that, the first thing I want to do is like go straight to where I'm staying, like the hotel, the Airbnb or whatever, someone's house.
Press reset.
Yes, unload all my luggage, fucking maybe change and take a shower, like, and then like chill, and
Settle
then
in.
maybe after an hour go out to get food or something. But in Hawaii, it was like after 6 hours, Alana picks me up. And she's got a fresh lei with like beautiful
nice.
fresh flowers on
so
it.
nice. It's
And
so
she's
pretty.
got this spam musubi, which is this like delicious Hawaiian. I mean, it's not a Hawaiian thing, but
It does well there.
It was like
yeah.
created
Yeah.
in Hawaii.
Yeah.
But it combines the elements of Japanese things.
Cry.
I didn't cry, but I felt so much joy
Yeah.
that I like couldn't stop smiling.
But then she took you immediately to the beach.
Were you
So
horny?
she gave me the lei and the spam musubi,
You were a
and then
little
she
horny?
was like, "We're going straight to the beach," and of course I was horny. Jesus, are you
Sorry,
kidding
I
me?
You
didn't
just
mean-
gotten off a plane.
6
Elliot.
hours.
1
yeah.
to 10. You looking at
Don't call Elliot Jesus.
3, 4? Yeah.
He's not Jesus.
So anyway,
Call me your lord.
yeah, so she's like, we're going to the beach. So she takes me to this like fucking unbelievable, beautiful beach. And I was like, it didn't even matter that I had just gotten off a 6-hour flight. I just instantly felt this love from someone who grew up in Hawaii, who understood Hawaii, and then just gave me like the most perfect way to
Yeah, for
enter
sure.
into this sacred place. And so I was just like overtaken with how beautiful this was.
Beautiful.
And this beach was fucking perfect.
I just keep
And-
thinking of the LA equivalent as like someone coming in and me being like, "Here's a bag of trash."
Yeah. Here's a greasy see-through bag of In-N-Out fries.
Guys, no, get off the plane because all my friends are gonna scream in your face.
It wouldn't even be your friend.
Yeah.
They just send like a Postmates person
Yeah.
to give you something.
We're going to a live improv show
Yeah.
first.
Live improv show
before
first.
anything
Do
else.
you like improv?
You'll know
Do you
nothing.
like watching
Or-
improv?
Here's all of our scripts.
or
Read
like
them.
before we take you to your overpriced hotel that takes 2 hours to get to, even though it's a 15-minute drive
drive.
without traffic. We're gonna take you straight to Pink's Hot Dogs to
You're
get
gonna
a
wait
fucking-
in line for
Yeah,
3.5
yeah, yeah,
hours
yeah.
while everyone screams and
to-
honks at you.
or like Grauman's
Chinese
fucking
theater.
wax museum or whatever. Okay, so anyway, yes, it was just perfect. It was a
Yeah.
beautiful trip, and I loved the ocean, and I just wanted to swim every single day.
You
So we
got
went
so
back.
tan.
I got fucking burnt to fuck, and then burnt some more, and then but I got to see some really beautiful stuff and went on some really cool tours, and I just saw all the stuff that like someone who knows everything about. And it was Oahu, by
it's
the way.
very important.
And I got to see the like less touristy stuff.
Yeah.
We saw some touristy stuff, but she took me to like the secret places that like
Yeah.
nobody goes
locals.
to. Only the locals know.
Yeah.
And I got like
Locals
a
is key,
I got
man.
like a fresh coconut off the highway, and
Yeah.
like
You
it
weren't
was just.
supposed to do that. That's theft.
Oh no! I ripped it off of someone's property for sure. I went
Yeah.
over their roof to get it.
Yeah.
But no, they
Just slams down.
and then
Coconuts.
and then I got to see like locations from Lost,
Yeah,
which
that
were
was a
so
big one.
spiritual for me, and I'm gonna edit
I said
this.
I did. I started the new. I started.
Oh yeah, you
Lost
started watching
because
Lost,
I was
yeah.
like, oh, I wanna do
You
that
gotta
again. I
stick
missed
with it. Just
All
stick
right, I'm
with it.
26 episodes in. I'm ready. I'll do it.
Yeah, please stick with it. As much
Also,
as you
there
can.
is one episode, and I'm just going to say this as a tangent, where Hurley meets someone in Australia, and it is the worst casting I have
Oh,
ever.
yeah, yeah,
She's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's honestly, it's like, oh no, Hurley.
Oh my God,
it's
Lee.
the worst
I
accent
wish
I've
you-
ever
I
heard in my
wish-
life.
Accent. I know exactly.
my
what
hand.
you're
I
talking about.
couldn't handle
I
it.
wish you had been watching this when we did first time show where we watched Lost,
It
because we
blew my
totally had so much fun
Also
with
had
the actors that were like
biggest
had
tits.
bad accents.
She had
and
the
stuff.
hugest tits, and I was like, "How is this woman cast?" She had just, I mean, huge
I
tits
think
can
I
be
have-
cast,
I
but it was one of those moments where I was just like, "I know how casting works. What the hell happened here?"
I have a soundboard that has like all the clips we ever pulled from Lost, and I guarantee you I have her bad
'Cause
accent
it's
somewhere.
she's like,
I'm gonna look for it.
What are you gonna tell me not to do that? And I was like, "What is happening? What is?" it
Okay,
blew my
so
mind.
anyway,
Anyways, sorry.
so yeah, got to see Lost locations and Jurassic Park locations, and it was like fucking gorgeous and beautiful. And Alana took us on this like, there's these tours where you can go to this like beautiful piece of land that's owned by this like actual like culturally significant family from Hawaii.
Daisy Duminin.
No, that's a different thing. This was just that. This is just that land where you've seen all those movies, Jurassic
Oh,
Park,
yeah,
Lost,
yeah,
and things
yeah.
like that. Like,
You also
what's
have
that?
seen it in.
Yeah, what's the name? Kualoa Ranch.
See,
yeah.
and then Delman filmed a Bing commercial on Kualoa.
Well, there you
Ranch
go.
once.
So,
a Bing, like Bing.
but anyway,
Film that commercial with that Bing money.
so we
Yeah.
rented these like ATV type things that are like 4-seaters, and they're like off-roady. Like we had to wear helmets and like put like masks over our face because of all the dust and stuff.
You're cool.
Yeah, we got to like off-road into
Yeah,
like
you're
little
super
streams
cool.
and stuff.
Yeah,
and,
man, cool.
yeah. So anyway, it was just it was so cool.
Yeah,
it was, dude. I was cool.
Yeah,
Very
I bet you were
jealous.
pretty cool.
But yeah,
Did you wear
beautiful
any
trip.
tennis shoes?
I wore like hiking shoes.
Cause you're cool.
'Cause I'm cool. Did you have sunglasses?
Oh my God,
I did. I had the ones that wrap around. Anyway, so yeah, that was my thing. Does anybody else want to kind of summarize what they said yesterday?
I don't know.
The only thing worth talking about, there's two things worth talking about. We had a really fun bit that it will die in the
Oh,
fires
God, I
of
loved it
recording
so
this
much.
that started with us saying that Hawaii only exists because it's a leftover leftover prop from Lilo and Stitch, much like the Shire
Walt
exists
Disney
in New
created
Zealand.
it.
Oh yeah, and you
Yeah.
said Walt Disney created it. Yeah.
So
and
yeah.
then Steve talked about this wonderful place that they went where it had this amazing house of this woman that was like a philanthropist on the
Yeah,
island.
Doris Duke.
Doris Duke. And he said she had all this amazing art and this, like, what was it? Inspired
Oh yeah,
art.
there was this. It just there was all this Middle Eastern
Yeah.
inspired art and
seems so
architecture,
cool.
and she just collected all these artifacts of like Middle East and Asian country, other Asian countries and stuff,
Google it.
Islamic and
Google.
Spanish,
Yeah.
a lot of Spanish
Yeah,
stuff.
it's beautiful.
And her living
Bing.
room had this like. This is something I didn't mention really quick. Her living room had the first ever like. Because it was just this open air
Kazoo.
room.
I love
It's
it.
this room that when you walk into it, it looks like there's these massive wall-to-ceiling glass windows,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
but
into it.
they're all shaded by these like beautiful like Indian. What were those
Like-
those wooden sheets over the windows?
Like the
inspired by?
bamboo
It was
thing?
like the Taj Mahal inspired like
Cool.
ornate wooden tiles that covered the entire glass things, and then there was this like wall with a massive glass, just the whole wall is made out of glass, and then there was this like 1920s like steampunk switch on the wall that said up and down on it, and when you press down on it, the whole glass
Cool.
thing comes
Cool.
down
Cool.
and goes into
Cool.
the basement of this place.
Cool.
And it was
Crazy
the
cool.
first ever like big giant like automatic car window like
It's really cool.
like in-house window.
What an interesting first ever.
And it was built by someone who makes elevators, who made elevators like in the 50s or 40s or whatever. And it was like, anyway, so it was just this beautiful place, and that was really cool. And then over the fireplace, there was this like beautiful suit of armor, and it had like swords and things on it. And it was gifted to her by Walt Disney, who built Hawaii.
Oh yeah, we brought it back. We made it. We did it. And then the other cool thing that we did
Walt
was talk
Disney
about
would
this
totally
piece of art
do it.
behind me.
We don't
Yeah!
have to. Yeah. Oh yeah.
oh,
we gotta,
yeah, we have to talk about
But
that.
then we gotta hit a thing.
Yep.
Because
Wow. Okay, mister, I gotta go.
I'm just trying to be friendly.
No,
Steve.
let's talk
It's-
about this.
no,
Steve.
we have to talk about this.
Really quick, Jared and Jordan.
Look at him.
I
It's
forgot their last
E.T. wearing a
names.
bunch of Valleyfolk
so
merch,
cute.
and it's the cutest thing I've ever fucking
Hand-painted.
seen in my life.
Hand painted this and brought
It's
it to
so
us
good.
on a canvas.
on a canvas at the New York show after the Brooklyn show we just
so
did.
cute.
And they were like, "Here it is," and we were just like stunned, and it was beautiful. And then they were like, "Is it okay if you guys can take it home? Like we
Is
can
it gonna
send
get
it to
hurt?"
you." And I was like, "No, don't worry about it. You did all this work." And so I took it from them and was looking at it and was like, "Oh man, I can't pack this away. Something's
No.
gonna happen
Yeah.
to this on the fucking journey." So I ran back over to them before they left and was like, "Could you please just send this?"
He's so
Because I don't want it to be
cute.
ruined.
Mhm.
And so
You
they
made the
sent
right
it.
call.
You made the
Thanks.
right call.
I'm
Yeah.
sure it felt awkward.
It
to
felt
do that,
bad because
but,
it's like send this to us because
Yeah.
you just brought us a gift.
But I
I
mean,
know.
clearly, it's like shows that we.
I
truly
just
want
I
it
didn't
and-
want anything to happen to it on the
nothing
on the
bad
journey.
can happen to it. It's so
Yeah.
cute. Look at
Adorable.
it. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, this is gonna hang somewhere in the office, whether on camera or off, and then one day I'm gonna steal it and it will live with me forever.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
it's very cute.
So
very, very cute.
Anyway,
Don't-
continue.
That's
Yeah,
how
and then
that
the other things you missed Elliot doing an amazing Stitch Fix read and Steve doing an amazing MeUndies read. We're gonna do those
MeUndies.
real quick, and then,
Yeah.
and then
We're
we're
gonna
gonna
try.
play.
Buddy.
And then I have a game. I have not a game. I have a discussion. We're gonna do something really, I hope, cool after this.
Oh wow.
After this.
After this commercial break.
Guys, can I talk to you a little bit about Stitch Fix, please?
can,
okay.
actually.
Here's the deal. Stitch Fix is an online personal styling service that finds and delivers your clothes and your shoes and your accessories that fit your body and your budget and your lifestyle. Here's what you're going to want to do. I'm wearing Stitch Fix right now. These jeans are Stitch Fix. You're going to want to go to stitchfix.com/valley, and then you're going to want to tell them your sizes and what you're into aesthetically and what your sizes are and what kind of things
Tell
that
them all
you're-
about yourself,
you're
your
into
body.
and how much you want to spend on each item, and then
Yeah.
you're gonna tell them about your body, and they're gonna take all that information, and you're gonna be paired with your own personal stylist. Okay, and they're gonna take your information, they're gonna handpick items, and they're gonna send them right to your door so you can put them on your body.
It's very nice.
nice.
You get a bunch
Try
of stuff that you don't ever think you would ever pick up off the rack.
You wouldn't, and they just find it's your size, and it's hip, and it's fun, and it's perfect. You try them on, you pay only for what you love, and you return the rest. Shipping, exchanges, and returns are always free. I've done that. It's very easy, very fun. There's no subscription required. You can sign up to receive scheduled shipments, or you can get your fix whenever you want, which is what I currently do, and it's very fun. Stitch Fix's styling fee is only $20, and that is applied
Yep.
toward anything you keep from your shipment.
Like the shoes
So
I'm
why don't
currently
you say,
wearing.
Elliot, how do we get an extra 25% off when we keep all the items in my box?
Yeah,
Well, I'll
Elliot,
tell you
how?
how. I'll tell you.
How the hell do
Here's
you do
what
it,
you're gonna
Elliot?
wanna
How,
do. You're
Elliot?
gonna get started. First, you go to stitchfix.com/valley, okay? And that's it. That's it. Okay. Boom. StitchFix.com/Valley, and you're gonna get 25% off when you keep all your items in your box.
Dude, that's a nice little
StitchFix.com/Valley.
thing.
Get started today. StitchFix.com.
It's the only clothes I get compliments on.
Thank you so much to Stitch Fix, and also thank you, Elliot, for that wonderful
I had a
read.
great time. Thanks.
And
That's a good read.
I really
Speaking of,
enjoy Stitch Fix clothes on you boys. I do.
Thank you,
Lee.
Maybe one day I'll get to have some.
Well,
Yeah,
you're gonna
maybe.
go to you're gonna go to StitchFix.com/Valley.
Oh, great. Okay.
There you go.
And I'll use that. Was there a code?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all you need to do.
StitchFix.com/Valley.
Great. Well, I guess that's the only way I'll get Stitch
That's
Fix
the only
clothing.
way.
Huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Good to know. Speaking of holidays,
No free
guys,
rides, dude.
Speaking of
No free rides.
Speaking of holidays. Valentine's Day is just around the corner, folks. Are you worried? Are you making those?
All the stores told me 2 weeks ago.
Are
Yep.
you making
ready.
those reservations for those fancy restaurants? You're going to spend a lot of money. It just turns into poop.
Man, tearing down that.
Well, I'll tell you.
Looking
That's my
behind the
hot
curtain
take.
there. Whoa.
Hey, listen, you don't listen to this podcast unless you want the truth. All right? And it
turns into poop.
Sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it hurts. Valentine's Day is just around the corner, guys. And how about this? Hey, we were just talking about it. Rather than spending all that money going out to fancy restaurants, why not just hang in your underwear all night courtesy of MeUndies?
It's really nice.
Huh? MeUndies are just the best underwear, and I'll tell you why. They use that coveted micromodal fabric, which is 3 times softer than cotton. I can tell you what else it says in this script about micromodal fabric, but I'm just going to tell you from my own personal experience. Literally the most comfortable underwear I've
It
ever
is.
worn.
I
Yep.
have literally
Like,
now
not
gotten
even
to
a
the
joke.
point. I just did that KonMari thing where I organized. I literally threw out 90% of everything else.
I don't
and
try.
Only kept the MeUndies.
I honestly, same. I do not wear
I've thrown
anything other
away.
than MeUndies.
myself a Melvin right now to
Yeah.
show you these
A
ones.
Melvin!
These ones that glow in black lights.
Yeah, those
for
are
some
great.
reason.
That's
They're
wonderful.
jellyfish.
I choose basic colors because I like that, and they're also the best looking underwear.
The
Yeah, they
basic
are.
colors are very stylish and nice,
Yeah,
but
very
they also
sheen.
have
Nice
these
sheen
kind
on
of like fun,
Cute prints.
wacky prints, and I like those a lot too. And guess
or
what?
princesses.
You can get a style that perfectly fits you. Men and women can
Yep.
choose from 4 different cuts, all of which are available from classic colors to adventurous prints, like we just said. And there's
Adventurous.
boxers, briefs. There's bikinis as well.
I do bikinis.
It's very nice.
Nice.
So, guys, here's what's going on with Valentine's Day. This V-Day season, MeUndies is releasing a new print every Tuesday,
Oh, that's cute.
which means you and your loved
Snaps.
ones can chill in matching prints for Valentine's Day and play the game of how long can we keep these on?
Forever.
You know what I mean? Did you just say
I
forever?
might keep on forever.
Well, that's not how the game works, I don't
I'm
think.
going to do it
It
because
is if
I
you're
am
playing
determined, and this is a competition, so I
rub
will be
through.
keeping it on.
Well, Lee, I didn't know you played for keeps.
Yeah, play for keeps, baby.
But why stop at undies, guys? This year, MeUndies is launching their Valentine's Day prints in lounge pants and onesies as well. That's right,
Good God.
onesies.
We want
Lounge
onesies.
pants.
We
need
want MeUndies onesies.
Yes.
Because holy hell, if they are
Can
as
you
comfortable,
imagine? Can you
and
imagine?
I
They're-
don't think I'm
I
ever
can't
gonna get out of
imagine.
it.
Here's the thing: they're made from the same fabric as the underwear.
Yeah.
So that holding your body will be like
Kisses.
an angel's hug.
Kisses all over.
It's like covering yourself with sheets and 1,000 billion thread count.
Yeah.
It would be
It
like
really
a
is.
beautiful cloud bust through your room, blasted your door open, and came in to give you a big hug.
Yeah.
There, we
Yeah.
nailed it. Finish
Can
it
you
up.
imagine?
If you were assaulted by
By
a cloud in the dead
Yeah.
of night.
Like at 2 a.m.,
It
your,
just whispered
your
all
door
over
is
you.
blasted open by a fluffy
cloud.
And it was like,
comes
I'm going
right
to
over
hold
to give you a big hug. That's what it would be like
Super down with
to
it.
wear MeUndies onesies. Guys, MeUndies has a great offer for our listeners, and that's you. For any first-time purchasers, if this is your first time ever ordering MeUndies, when you order, you get 15% off and free shipping. It's a no-brainer,
nice.
guys. Get 15% off a pair of the most comfortable undies you'll ever put on. And to get your first 15% off, or I'm sorry, to get your 15% off your first pair, free shipping, and 100% satisfaction guarantee.
Again.
Go to MeUndies.com.
You're never gonna use
You're
that.
never gonna use
You're
that
never gonna
guarantee.
return those things. I
No, no,
promise
no,
you.
no, no.
That's a Lee Newton guarantee.
If there was an award for underwear companies, MeUndies would win for the least likely to use 100% satisfaction guarantee feature award.
Wow, what that's engraving is so long on that award.
So guys, don't forget to go to meundies.com/Valley. That's meundies.com/Valley. Get you 50% off your first pair. You free shipping.
Awesome.
Excellent read.
Oh.
Go check
Steve.
both of those out, everybody.
Thanks,
Stitch
man.
Fix and MeUndies
I
are our
can't wait.
favorites.
All right,
Our
Joe.
favorites.
Okay, let me get your juices going.
Wait,
real
wait,
quick.
wait. Before you do it, can I just say that I
Joe.
Oh shit.
What else you got, Steve?
No, Steve. Steve just went, oh shit, and looked down. Did you? have
No,
you
no,
been
no, we're good,
recording
we're good,
this?
we're
Okay. Jesus Christ.
That's a sign from God.
Yeah,
Just
right.
scared me so bad.
God, it scared
So
me.
I think I found the bad Australian lady
I have a feeling it's
clip.
about
Oh,
to
can
blow
I
our
hear
ears
it?
Are you
out.
guys ready? Here
Yeah,
it
I
is.
am actually ready.
Okay, hang on.
Don't blow our ears out with Australian lady, please.
Again, casting is so difficult.
blow me
There's
out
been
with an
times where like
Australian lady.
16 people have been in a room to be a barista on Two Broke Girls. Like that's what I'm saying is that all of those castings and somehow this woman
Yeah,
got this role. I'm blown
I'm
away.
sure she is an incredibly kind human
I mean,
being.
the
I
thing
highly
is,
doubt it.
this is kind of the conclusion we came to with Lost is that they shot the whole fucking thing in
Hawaii, right? Okay.
and so they're casting
Yep.
Hawaiians.
No, that's exactly.
They're casting
No,
people
you're exactly
and they
right.
put out a casting call for a woman who can speak in an Australian accent,
Sure.
and that's the best they could get.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's see if I can pull this up.
It was unreal. The whole time I was like, I can't get past it.
Why is this not
Oh,
playing?
pins and needles, Steve. I'm
I know.
on
I know.
them.
I'm so
Steve.
sorry.
Pins and needles.
I'm sorry. I'm
That's
sorry.
not
I'm
Australian.
sorry.
No, neither was she. You're fine. That's
we
good.
go, here we
It's
go.
better than you think it is. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
All right, keep going, Joe. I'm
Okay,
gonna try.
keep
I'm gonna
going.
try to
Okay.
pull it. I'll try to.
Let me
pull
get your juices flowing real quick, for
All
this,
right.
but right before we do this thing, because I am
Inappropriate.
springing it on you, and I don't know if it's fair, but it'll still be fun.
Okay.
Name some of your favorite SNL cast members. Just
Julia Louis-Dreyfus,
Dana Carvey,
Sherry O'Terry, Dana Carvey,
Bill Murray.
yeah, all of history. Keep going. Elliot Gadner.
Gilda Radner.
Andy
Just
Samberg,
keep going.
actually, Chris Parnell, Jason
Mike
Sudeikis,
Myers.
Mike Myers. My time was
Jimmy
the Will
Fallon.
Ferrell,
Will Ferrell, yeah.
Sherry
Will
O'Terry.
Ferrell.
Okay, good.
That journey.
Good. Okay,
Molly
so our minds
Shannon.
are in the right place. I went and I printed out the roster of every single SNL cast member from beginning of time
Oh
to
my
now.
God.
We are going to do an SNL draft.
This is great.
One
Pick a
after
perfect
another.
cast of SNL.
We're all going to come up with a cast. Let's say 7. We're going
I
to do a
can do
draft
this.
of 7
This is
people.
my
Wow,
life
so good.
culminating
And
to
then we're
this
gonna-
but
moment.
everyone's gonna steal all the good ones.
Well, you only get once one's gone, it's gone.
How do you do
But
this?
listen,
I've never
listen,
done this.
We're
I've
gonna
never
go
done a draft
one at
either.
a
Ooh,
time.
I feel cool now.
We're gonna
I'm
go.
learning how to do a draft.
We're gonna go one at a time.
Side note, after
Um,
this, we are going to do a bachelorette draft.
Oh,
or
we
bachelor
have
draft.
to! Oh
Yeah,
my
we have
God!
to. Okay, but then that's for a side note. That's
Oh
when
my
we learned
God!
This here.
Here are the rules, the stipulations that I'm pulling out of my ass in real time. We'll do a cast of 7. 10's way too long. And
No, it's not.
have
We have
to-
to go sketches. If 3 to 4 in a sketch, it's live, baby.
we're
You
going.
got to go
we're
cast
going
of 10.
cast of 7.
Well, we gotta.
That's so
we gotta,
dumb,
Well, we
'cause you have
gotta
to have
get through
featuring
the
as
game.
well.
Well, once we get to 7,
mean-
we'll see how it feels. If we've been here for
I'm
4
telling you,
hours,
you're
How
gonna
long have we
need
been
10.
recording for already? Just so we have some time frame in our head.
We've
'cause-
been going for 33 minutes.
yeah, we're good.
You're good.
We're good.
Okay, cool.
I'm just letting you know. I'm just saying, if it's a cast of, okay, say 4 in that, we got a live show, man. We got to kick through that. You got to have 2 weekend update things.
Why
you
don't
have
we
to
get
have
to
featuring.
7, and if we're
you have
okay,
to
we'll
have
keep
7
going.
You know
regulars
what?
and 3 featuring at least.
Okay, this
Sorry.
is.
So you want? Let's.
She's already
just
out.
saying.
Let's do
I think
8.
Lee's out.
Okay, we'll say 8, and that'll help.
I'm just saying.
Ooh.
All right, go for it.
Okay,
8. But
we're doing cast of 8. Cast of 8 because I want to also put this rule. 2 more rules. Got to be 50-50 gender. 4 girls, 4 guys
It's
on
not
your
how
cast.
It is in real life.
Oh,
so that's
okay.
fine.
50-50 gender.
My roster will be.
I mean,
whatever
this is
want it
not.
to be.
Yeah, this is not how I would do it.
And
Why don't we do it how this is made up?
No,
where
no,
it's
no, no.
Literally
This is Joe's game.
25%
Joe, absolutely
This
female.
is Joe's game.
Okay, you know what?
No.
No,
Joe,
no.
don't change your mind. No.
No,
Don't
you're
do.
right.
Joe, you always do this. You bend for us because you're such a nice guy and you want to keep the peace.
the other rule.
Let's do it Joe's way.
The other rule is this:
We're doing
I
it
know
Joe's
what
way.
mine
you need to have at least 1 from every decade.
Okay, I can do this.
And
I mean, I don't know any.
But
And
also,
these decades,
I know
I
this
don't
is
know,
so
like,
sad.
I-
Okay,
and
but here's the
watch
thing.
this-
and the only thing you got to keep in mind, like Lee said, is that it is the full show. So you want to keep in mind you want somebody at that weekend update desk.
Wait, so how does it work where it's like I really want someone and so does Lee
I
and
need
so
a
does
pen.
Elliot?
If you get them before, then
I need
you
a
get 'em before-
pen.
If you need a pen,
Okay, but here's the
maybe
thing.
Beaky's
Oh,
here.
Oh.
Okay, they're
No,
in.
no, hold on. Let's let Steve do this for about 30 minutes
He's
on
kissing
the
it.
audio.
He's kissing it. He's kissing it.
He's so in love.
Have a pen
So,
if you want a pen.
how
Oh
does it
no,
work?
don't. You have a pen. No,
It's
no,
real
no.
simple.
Leave Beaky alone.
We're gonna get
okay,
an
you
order.
can kiss Beaky, but leave the pens alone.
We're going to get an order
Okay, give me the
of who picks first,
Okay.
second, third, and fourth,
gonna
and then
put
we just keep
Beaky in
going
my
around
beaky.
until we're done. If somebody,
Please don't put Beaky in your dinky.
if somebody picks Robert Downey Jr., Robert Downey Jr. is off of the list.
I think that's a pencil.
No one
I don't
wants
know.
Robert Downey Jr.
Okay,
Alright.
wait. So Joe, I'm sorry. We were doing a bit. What do we do? What if we all want the same
If Lee or
People?
me get that person before you, they're off the list.
before you?
Yeah.
What do you mean
Yeah.
before you?
So
how do we do
we're-
it in order?
We're gonna pick.
I love this.
We're gonna pick an order out of this bowl, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we just go around and around and around until our casts are made up.
Look, I'm gonna be honest.
This is what big boys do.
You guys, I'm gonna be honest. I'm also picking writers too, because your sketches aren't
Sure.
gonna be great without
That's
the
what big boys
different
do!
things.
We're all gonna have, then we'll have a conversation. Whose
I
cast
actually,
is the best?
I'm actually even picking lighting, guys. If you don't have good lighting, if the lights aren't
Okay,
on,
so
then-
okay. So I'm sorry, Joe. Can you explain how this works? We're writing nothing here. We're just doing check marks.
I just
Yeah.
give you pens so you can cross people off as they're chosen, and then you can write down what your cast is as well.
cross people off.
Yeah. So if Lee picks somebody, that person is off the list. That's on Lee's cast, so they can't be in your cast. Okay.
I'm not okay. Now I don't.
Also,
make, now it
remember
doesn't
that,
make
like-
sense.
he'll guide us through step by step.
You'll
But
see.
also think about it.
we
in
haven't.
this
But
sense,
she's
like,
already starting.
I'm
No,
just
no, no.
starting of what I want.
I don't even know how to start. You
preference
just
be.
mark who you want.
Yeah,
Sure.
I mean, look,
yeah.
my preference is
Take a couple minutes, look at the thing, choose who you want. I think things to consider is that at the end of this, we'll talk about why we think our cast is the greatest or whatever, and for reasons of the type of sketches that have been made, what we think
also
would
you
happen.
should note that like
yada, yada,
Adam
yada.
Sandler and Mike Myers might not really get along comedically.
The decade. I don't want to do the decade thing. I don't know what that means, and that's like too many factors. Because then there's four
That's just
four
one.
girls.
Yeah, let him just.
Wait,
have-
we're pulling anyone
like,
from
I don't
anywhere,
know.
right?
Yeah,
So,
I
like-
think we should be able to pull anyone from anywhere.
Wait,
Okay.
What-
No decade.
Yeah, because that's gonna
How
take a
about
long.
that?
Just in
Oh,
terms
shit.
of brain power to be like, oh, have I chosen one from decade?
I forgot
friggin-
that Keckner was on there.
So
I forgot
you
that
were
Keckner was
you
on
were
there.
hoping we would.
Oh, but I guess it'll probably happen naturally.
Yeah,
'cause
let's just say it'll happen.
My thing
naturally.
is that I don't. I'm not super familiar with newer casts.
we're good.
Is that okay?
I think we're
Okay.
good. Let's just make 4 different casts of 8 people, and we'll see who has the best cast. And then
Paul
the people that are
Schaefer?
listening will let
Oh,
us
yeah.
know as well. Dude, there's a Anthony Michael Hall.
I know Anthony Michael
Yeah,
Hall, but
such
Paul
fun.
Schaefer wasn't just like a music guy. He was like a player.
There was a bunch of like semi-cast members
Yeah.
that weren't really cast members in the beginning, and like George
So
Coe.
are you
look at
writing
that.
this down somewhere, or are we just like
Just
checking
write them down on your paper as you go.
What are you writing down?
Who
Why
you
is
pick?
I
there
still
writing?
think we need
Who you
10,
pick?
but that's just me.
You're just marking.
Yeah, who you pick?
We're
What
not
you got?
writing down. No one's writing down.
That's what I meant.
Okay, I'm nervous. I've never done.
I could tell.
I just
It's-
want to
it's
the big boy.
This is the closest we've gotten to sports in probably 10 years for
Yeah,
either of us.
100%.
Yeah, I know. And this is the first time I've ever been
Wow.
excited about
Guys, I'm
anything
making
like
an
sports.
all-female cast.
That's not fair.
I do
Yeah,
like
it
that.
is.
You're right. Maybe I should get rid of the gender thing too.
Get rid
Just
of the
pick
gender
who you
thing.
want. Okay,
God,
pick who the
can
hell you
imagine
want.
What,
this
really?
journey.
Sure. Yeah, let's do it.
Good luck with your all-women SNL roster. Lee.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay, so to keep this thing rolling, let's see what.
How
our-
many can we have?
We're going to choose 8, but it's one
I
at a time.
still think we
Are
should
you
be
trying
more
to
than
do
that.
8?
Lee, if
Or
we
have
get
you
to
gone
8,
more than 8?
Lee, if we get to 8, and we feel like we have time, we'll do 10.
Have you gone
Right.
more than 8? Is my question to you.
Yeah,
Lee.
of course.
Right
I'm just
now-
saying. I'm because I know that other people are going to get chosen before mine.
Right now, we're going to
So I'm
choose
not
an
gonna pick
order.
my-
Okay, wait.
Prime.
Question to you, sir. Is it the era in which they were in their prime,
It's
or are we
just-
talking about who they are now?
Just when they were on.
Because I don't
SNL.
want Bill Murray now, or I
Sure.
don't want Bill Murray then. Really,
Yeah.
as a new
We're
SNL
in their
character.
in their prime on SNL. Yes. Don't
Okay,
overthink
great,
it.
great.
All right.
Okay,
Who wants
So this
to
is like
choose?
fan fiction.
Yeah.
Cool.
Who wants to choose first?
That's what.
Or
That's
not
all.
choose
That's all it
first.
is.
We're-
Elliot.
You choose first, Joe.
I have
You're
I have
the-
a bowl with numbers in it. We'll see what the order is.
Lee's choosing first.
Pick one, Steve
Oh,
Oh, great.
and Elliot.
oh, fuck,
Sorry.
All right.
fuck!
All right. Who's got
Did you get
number
4?
1?
I'm number 1.
God,
God
damn
damn
you,
it.
Elliot.
Elliot picks
He's gonna pick
first.
the dumb ones anyway.
I'm number
Okay, he's
2.
fine. He doesn't know who anyone
He's
is.
picking the bad ones.
Lee.
Yeah, he doesn't know names.
What number are you, Lee?
I'm 3.
And Steve, you're last. You're bringing
4.
up the rear.
But I know talent,
Okay.
and I know talent when I see it.
All
Okay,
right.
give me a chance. Give me a chance
In
here.
fact, I'm going to
goddammit.
pick Talent Lovitz.
In fact,
Elliot, let me switch with you. Can I switch? Let me switch numbers.
So Elliot, you are starting off the draft.
What if I just pick Jim Belushi and that's it?
That's hilarious. 8 times.
yeah.
You should just pick everyone
I want
that
a
has passed.
Yeah, I want a team of Jim Belushi.
So, like Lee said,
Man.
you got to consider stars, supporting players, who's going to do the weekend update desk, who's
Yeah,
bringing
yeah,
music
yeah.
and writing. And
got
Elliot,
it.
you are in the coveted position of basically who you choose. You consider the best SNL cast member of all
Terry
time.
Sweeney. Imagine them thinking
God,
Terry
I
Sweeney.
know.
She's so good though.
I'm going to choose the person who
And
I
Julia Sweeney
think
maybe
is
is who I was thinking of.
the funniest.
Oh no.
Wait, are you going already?
Yeah,
has
right.
to, it's
So
one.
it's
What
my
the
turn.
fuck? I haven't even picked my 8.
But you
Doesn't
know what
matter.
your
You
top
have
are going
to-
to
It's
be,
gonna
right?
change, man.
It's
They're
gonna
all gonna
change.
disappear as we go.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's why I'm marking a bunch down.
You're picking them one at a time?
Yes. Steve will get it.
I'm taking Martin Short up top.
Martin
Wow,
Short.
good for you,
I love
buddy.
him very much.
Fuck, I had Martin Short.
Martin
Yeah,
Short as
that's
your
a good one.
first pick.
Damn it. Really? Martin
Wow.
Short's your
Your
first
first pick.
fucking pick?
I just love him. He still makes me laugh. He makes me laugh to this day.
I know. He's
What is he
he's
on
a
it for, like
genius.
2 years?
He's
I
a
think
genius.
He was brought in with Billy Crystal and for that cast where they had to save the show. It wasn't Lorne Michaels at the time, and they were basically like getting heavy hitter free agents. They were like, we need to save the show. Let's
With
give
funny
Billy
people, yeah.
Crystal and Martin Short, who were established at the time. Let's just give them the show for 2
Cool.
years and see what happens. And they did keep
Joe,
it
are
afloat.
you next?
I am next. Which, man, Elliot, holy crap! What a curveball you just gave me, man.
Really? Why?
Because
I almost
That
picked
is
John
brilliant.
Lovitz, and I was like,
that means there's some
Yeah.
big ones still on the board, but I think I'm gonna go with Eddie Murphy. I'm taking Eddie off the board right at the top.
All right.
Wow.
I mean, he did save the show. at
He
one point.
his writing was impeccable,
Yeah.
amazing at characters, diverse. I'm gonna go with Eddie Murphy for my number 1.
wow, guys, I'm really sad that I'm not picking too many women in this list.
What number
you'll
are you?
see.
Who's
I'm right
next?
here.
Lee, are you 3?
Can you put me on the bottom? I'm 3. And I'm having a tough time, but I am gonna 100% because she had writered for a while too. Tina Fey.
Tina Fey, nice. In your
Do I think she's the best? No, but I'm considering the whole show.
Tina Fey was so funny, and you just got your weekend update desk
Yes, I did.
for sure.
Yeah.
That's so good. Steve, there's so many good ones on.
I
there.
know. I'm taking. It's no contest. I'm taking Farley. I'm taking Chris
No,
Farley.
that was my
Farley.
second. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
I gotta have
Definitely
him.
going to be my
Fuck you. That was my second.
I mean, I
big
got
one.
to, you
I
know?
almost picked him first, but I had to do.
I
Tina.
had to.
I
had
know.
to pick
I
him
get it,
first.
baby.
Dude
He's
was
an
just
angel.
He's an angel.
He's an angel,
What
and he's a
was your
brilliant
favorite
genius.
Farley sketch?
I really love when he was that
top-
movie reviewer.
Yeah,
guy.
that's what I was my favorite too. Where he'd be like, "You remember that?" And he was like,
That
he
was
does it with
awesome.
Paul, and he's like, "You remember that?" It's
Basically,
so
if you guys
good.
don't know what we're talking about, he would have like he did like Samuel L. Jackson or something.
He what it was Between Two Ferns.
Yes, before Between Two Ferns,
Like, and he would
yeah.
have Samuel L. Jackson, and he'd have like Paul McCartney.
Yeah, he
and
would
he'd
have
be
like Paul McCartney, and then he'd sit there and go like, "Remember when we like were in the Beatles?"
remember that?
That
It
was
was
cool.
so good, and it was
That
like,
was cool.
and they were all so kind to him because he was such a sweet. They were like, "Yeah, I do remember that." So
good.
There's
it's
no-
back to me. Is it back to me?
It's back to you, buddy.
Sorry, guys. I'm now going to go with. I'm going to go with Kristen Wiig. I do think she's.
Oh, you
Whoa,
fart.
Look at this awesome
fucking
cast that you
Damn,
have.
yeah, Kristen Wiig is
Dude,
so
Kristen,
good.
imagine the character bits Kristen Wiig and Martin Short would make
Yeah,
together.
I
that's what
know.
I'm saying.
I know. Damn,
All
this is
right,
really
this
good,
is
Joe.
really good.
This is fun.
I know.
Gosh,
Joe,
Elliot.
this is fun.
Joe,
I'm
who do
having
you
a
got?
great time, Joe.
Man,
Joe,
that's,
this is fun.
There's 2 on the board. I think I'm going to get both of them that I really
Oh
want.
no, I hate you.
I'm going to take Will Ferrell
No,
since you're
that
just
was the
leaving
one
him
I
right
was gonna
there.
do.
Great choice.
I'm going to take my Will Ferrell. I got a lot of star power. I'm going to have to get some supporting players here. Ooh, I mean, come on.
That
I
was
mean,
you guys
he's-
both took Will Ferrell and Farley, and that was the one. That
Will Ferrell's a
Sorry.
rock.
I know.
so
I
he can
wanted
do-
Will Ferrell real bad.
He's
but
a supporting guy. Like, he can Phil Hartman it up as good as
I
anybody
know.
else, but he's also bringing the characters and the star
he
power.
also did like that one where he's like a prospector in the.
God,
what's
it's
the-
so
what's-
good.
What is it?
Yeah.
It's like a pilot. It's like pilots or something. What's the?
I forget but I remember what you're talking about. It was an unaired sketch.
Yeah.
He would make cast members break with
Oh,
him.
dude.
And
Yeah.
I think
Unbeatable
It's like
guy.
he
God,
was a
I
little
want
less of
no
the
one
Fallon
on this
effect.
newest.
Yeah.
But he knew how to just harness the smirk. And I do feel like that's a superpower when it comes to sketch.
Yeah. Yeah. I
All
agree.
right,
I agree.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do Bill Murray. I'm gonna take
Fuck.
him.
Tina Fey rocking it with Bill Murray.
Sorry,
Good
guys.
job.
I mean,
I'm
again,
glad you took-
I wanted Farley and I wanted that, but I'm gonna have to.
I think Bill Murray, I mean, the Lounge Singer,
Yeah.
classic stuff.
What else did he do? He did the.
He was really good at straight man as well. He could straight man pretty hard. As
I
well.
only remember him as the lounge singer. I don't remember much else that he did.
He was, well, a lot of those 70s sketches are forgotten, but he was also the first new guy. Like, he was the first.
Oh, he was the new guy.
The first new blood in SNL. You know, it was Chase and Aykroyd and Belushi, and then they brought in Bill Murray, and him and Chase hated each other.
Dude, you're
Yeah,
like an
well, that's
encyclopedia.
obvious.
This is
Everyone in
amazing.
Chevy
Hated
Chase
each
hates
other.
Okay,
each other.
I can't believe no one took this woman. My second choice is Amy Poehler.
I knew it.
Oh, dang it,
Fuck,
dang
I
it.
knew it.
Gotta have her. Dude,
I
Amy
know it.
Poehler and Chris Farley. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Imagine the movies they would have made.
I'm really ruining
Makes
all
me
this.
sad.
I'm
Imagine
really
Amy
upset.
Poehler and David Spade's space in all of those movies.
Amy Poehler's the Chris Farley role.
Well, I would like to take Norm Macdonald.
Oh,
That's good.
that's good. There's your weekend update desk.
That's good.
Which was one of my favorite updates is Norm Macdonald.
I
Actually,
love him on it. Yeah.
super dry, super
So you
dry.
got Norm Macdonald. He's pretty much stuck behind that desk. He's not doing much else. But he would do a dry line in a sketch every once in a while, and it would kill. It would totally kill. You took Amy Poehler, Steve.
God, I can't believe
Yeah.
that, Steve. And he has Farley.
Man, and I'm up again. Jesus.
Come on, Poehler and Farley would be. Come on, no contest.
They're still on here. I gotta take Mike Myers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm taking Mike Myers, everybody.
That's fine.
Yeah. I get it. I mean, I get it.
All right, I'm going my next one.
Okay.
I want Maya Rudolph.
Fuck.
Yeah, I got her.
She's so great. She was my next one.
Yeah, I mean, again, like you took my Amy Poehler was my next one, but Maya
She's so
will
good.
do.
Okay, I'm taking Bill Hader.
No,
Yeah,
you
sorry.
fart.
Yeah.
You
Sorry.
full fart.
Gotta
God, this
have-
is so hard.
Gotta have my Hader.
Great choice.
I know he's just so smart and so funny and so genuine and so perfect.
Yeah.
Tina Fey, Wig, Poehler are off of the board. Dang it.
I'm deciding between two people. I'm gonna go with. I am gonna go with Fred Armisen.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
good.
really good.
Good
Another
choice.
Good one. Damn it.
He's so funny. He's so funny.
He was on it for a long time. You know why I like a good Fred Armisen? Because what I think you're doing is that you're filling in that role where, again, can create original characters and do whatever he needs to be, but will sit next to somebody and just support the hell out of
Yeah.
their comedy and elevate it.
Laura Keitlinger.
Oh my
Do you
God!
remember
Yeah,
Laura
for like a
Keitlinger?
brief minute. Yeah,
Her and
she was-
Jack Black were like married essentially. I don't
Nuh-uh.
know if they actually
Really?
were
Well,
married, but they were together
Did you ever read
forever.
what's her name's book? Oh my God, red
Jimmy
hair.
Garoppolo? Oh,
no.
Kathy
Griffin.
Kathy Griffin.
Her
yeah.
and Jack Black dated.
Oh, that's cool.
Like,
I
and
did
she
not
literally
know
was like,
that.
I remembered when he had a towel that was his bath mat and also his towel, and it was the only towel in his home.
Wow, fuck.
Yeah, they like dated.
That's
It
so
was super
great.
weird and
Your turn,
very
Joe?
interesting.
Yeah, it's mine. Keep vamping really quick because you guys have
So you took Fred Armisen.
you took some good ones.
If you're
that
just
I really,
joining us
really
here,
want.
the Valleycast, we are doing SNL fan fiction rosters.
You know what? This is the best way to actually introduce me to into any fantasy thing because I don't know any other name except for I know every single
Yeah.
name on this list.
This stuff has to. You gotta stuff like this. You gotta meet us where we're at. You know.
Fuck, is Sherry O'Terry taken already?
no, not yet.
Just kidding.
Dude,
would
I
never
love
pick her.
Sherry O'Terry.
Really?
I loved
Joe,
her
we're
back
gonna
then.
need an
She was
answer
a
pretty
star,
soon.
man. She
That's
was
right.
a serious star.
There's usually a timer in drafts.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, but if it was
Yeah, you
between
have
We're
to do
taking
it.
your time
if
here.
it was between Sherry O'Terry and Molly Shannon, it's Molly Shannon for me all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
man.
Yeah, I understand that.
I also really like Colin Quinn. I think he's a very talented guy.
Okay.
All right.
I was gonna go with Anna Gasteyer, but because she's a great character, super actress, super fun. You did very well with Will Ferrell. But I'm gonna still take a woman. I'm gonna go old school. I'm taking Gilda.
Oh, baby.
I had
I
Gilda.
want to see Gilda work with
I had
Eddie,
Gilda.
Will, and Mike.
Yeah.
Myers.
Dude,
That's
she was
true.
taken way before her prime.
She was.
She was in the wrong time, man.
Lee, what do you got?
Okay, I am actually. Steve's gonna hate me because I think I'm.
Please don't. Please don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Molly Shannon.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You can take Molly Shannon. Because who I'm taking next. I'm so
Excellent
excited
choice,
about.
Lee.
Yeah, Molly Shannon's great. She's a light.
She's so great. She really is great.
And Sherry O'Terry, I think, is very synonymous. Like Sherry O'Terry, Gasteyer, and all those. They were unreal. But
I'm taking Will Forte.
Oh,
Excellent choice.
I know.
Good
I
choice.
wrote that
Um,
down too.
Steve, who was your third? Bill Hader. It was Bill Hader.
Hader, yeah.
I'm
God, that's a
taking.
good one,
I am
too.
taking Kate McKinnon, please.
Damn it.
Elliot with Kate.
I really
McKinnon.
wanted Kate McKinnon.
Mm-hmm. Pretty excited.
I love her.
She's great.
I do love her.
I don't dislike. I think she's great.
Kate
I think
McKinnon.
she's kind of the.
She's brought the
she's
star
main
power that
piece
they
in that cast
were
right
missing
now.
for a bit. for
What was I going to do?
Is- Okay.
Wow, my list is very exactly what I would have expected me to pick.
I love that Martin Short's on there, Elliot. It's really good. I
Thanks,
love
man.
that.
I
That's
just
a very
I
good
see his
first.
name.
Steve has
He's
some
just,
good. All right, Joe.
Good first.
Oh, am I up? Wait,
no,
wait,
wait, Elliot. You
Oh
gotta.
no, I am up. I am up.
Well,
It's me
I think
again.
Elliot has Kristen Wiig.
Wait, what do you? Wait,
I got
flip
Wig
it.
and
I think you
McKinnon. Yeah, I'm
messed up.
feeling very.
Jeez.
1, 2,
Elliot.
It's a powerhouse.
Kate McKinnon.
That's a powerhouse.
Yeah, he did.
Steve-
He just picked Kate
Oh,
McKinnon.
you picked Kate.
You
Yeah.
got a PH.
Elle did.
Yep. Yes, he did.
Okay.
Elle's
All right,
got a PH.
If I get a chance to have an SNL cast with Kristen Wiig and Kate McKinnon,
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm gonna take it.
I think I need a little bit of more blood that helps people work together.
No.
Isn't quite
Al Franken, he's a politician.
Yeah.
He's been bringing people
Al
together for
was
a
on the
long
show
He's
for
talking about Pete Davidson.
3
Steve
different
Davidson.
times. I'm gonna go with Chris Parnell.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
great.
that's a good one.
He's great.
I'm going with Chris Parnell. Chris
I am debating between 2 right now.
Well, you only get one.
Typically, the timer lasts about
I know.
10 seconds.
Okay. Well, no, really?
God, Chris Parnell did so much
Or
good
20.
stuff.
Okay.
So much good stuff.
Okay, hold on. Wait, I need
I'm
to
having
see
a
who
hard
I have. I
time.
need to see who I have.
I'm having a hard time.
This is all under the gun. We didn't
This
get
is
to
all under the
study.
gun.
We're gonna make some mistakes. It's fine. This is all for just conversation.
Look, it's tough. I think I have to go for political alone and impressions alone, Dana Carvey.
Dang it. Good choice.
Yeah,
Great
he
choice.
was on
Also-
my list for
Also
sure.
great for support,
Yeah.
but an amazing character creator. So
If I was
funny.
going to do my ideal again, I think Farley would be on it in a second.
Yeah,
Oop, shit, sorry. I almost marked you on
yeah, I
that.
had to have.
So
Did
that-
someone take Tina Fey?
She did.
Yes, I did. Very first one.
Got her.
Lee, what did you choose?
I chose Dana Carvey
Nice.
because he's a really good supporting character as
He's
well.
so funny. A lot of these
And-
people are really funny.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the problem, huh?
Yep. Ooh, I have another. I have
Having a hard time here.
I got another one that I'm gonna do. That I'm really think is gonna be great. Okay.
Steve, you're
Oh,
on
no.
the.
Steve, you
I
have
know.
You're on the
I know.
wire, baby.
I'm having a hard time because I really want to.
I love how we're invested in this. This is great.
Yeah, we're very invested in
Yeah,
this.
I'm trying to pretend like I'm not, but it's built up a little bit now.
Like,
Because
What
now
are,
I feel
what's
like
my
we're grabbing.
cast now? I need to know my cast.
Lee, right now, I'll do a recap.
Okay.
I'll give him some time. Lee, you have Tina Fey,
Uh-huh.
Bill Murray, Maya Rudolph, Molly Shannon, and Dana Carvey. That is a solid group of
Yeah, it's
people.
a great
Yeah.
group.
Steve, you have Chris Farley, Amy Poehler, Bill Hader, and Will Forte. Ooh, that's nice.
Excellent.
Elliot, Martin Short, Kristen Wiig, Norm Macdonald, Fred Armisen, and Kate McKinnon. And I right now have Eddie Murphy, Will Ferrell, Mike Myers, Gilda Radner, and Chris Parnell.
God, that's fun too.
Chris Parnell.
So far, I'm liking Steve's the best because Farley and fucking gets me good.
all right,
Steve, you're
what
going to
do
have
you
a countdowner.
I'm something, man. I need a little time.
You have
No,
to
you
pick
can't.
something. That's
You
not
just-
hard.
I'm just
You have
I'm
to.
scared,
This is-
guys.
We're going to
game.
make mistakes.
Do you understand? I'm
mistake.
scared.
Hey, we're going to make
You have
mistakes
to
in this
pick.
false reality that isn't real. And it's
I know, but
totally
I wasn't
fictional.
ready for this.
There are rules. There are rules.
Why
We're
don't
gonna
you
need an
pick
answer.
Randy Quaid and just move
Why
on
didn't
with
you
it?
tell me what this was? Oh fuck!
Oh,
You gotta pick
no.
something, Steve.
You have
All right,
to.
you know who I'm
You're
getting?
breaking the rules.
I'm getting Julia Louise
No,
Dreyfus.
that was my next one.
Excellent choice.
With her
Excellent
time
choice.
on SNL.
I was. She was
Interesting.
asleep,
That was my
but
next
exactly that's why I didn't
one.
because I thought I get
She's,
the same thing.
but
said.
she's glorious.
I know.
She is
that
unreal.
same thing with Martin Short. It's like you see the name and it's like I don't care.
You can't. Yeah, you
care.
don't
She's
care.
so
Mine,
talented.
I'm very excited about. I am definitely going with Keenan.
Dang it! I was
No.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty excited. Pretty excited.
Dang it. Keenan.
That's a good one.
Been on it
That
the
was a really
longest
good
now,
one. Keenan's great.
officially, and he's just like
They call it the Keenan button for a reason,
Yeah,
where they
he's a-
just put him on there and
he's
they
a joke
tap
improver.
into a button.
He just takes it to the next level every time. Keenan Thompson.
Keenan Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder again. This is very specific for people that are like I don't know. people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that.
Mhm.
Is it me?
No,
Is it,
I think it's me now.
it's you
you,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's me
This is fun, Joe.
now.
Thank you for doing this.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is so fun.
I'm having a great time.
Yeah, no problem.
Wow,
I'm
and the
having-
time's just flying
I
too.
know.
Fred Armisen, Will Ferrell.
God, this last list, I don't want anyone.
Baby. Sorry. It's gonna take me just a second.
I know. I haven't picked anyone on the last list.
I know
I'll
a few.
do a.
I know a few that
Yeah.
I do believe in.
Yeah,
Hardcore,
yeah,
That I
totally.
violently believe in, but
Totally.
it's one of those that you're like, I don't know.
Oh man, sorry. I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
Joe, you got a tick-tock, little bach.
I'm trying to make people work together that didn't work together
That's
because I
the
think that's
problem.
super fun.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
really
going that
do.
far with it.
Yeah, I mean, it is one
It
of
just
those,
it
like, alright.
ends up working out because these are all very talented people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna get shit for this, but I'll back it up. I'm gonna take Jimmy Fallon.
Jesus.
Here's why. I'm taking Jimmy. Again, consummate team player, could get with
Yeah,
team
he's
him
a
up
delight.
with
He's a
team him up
delightful
with
person.
anybody, and he'll make him smile and he'll laugh. Sure, he'll break, but I still contend a lot of that was calculated, and
Yeah.
you can be annoyed
I
by it
don't
if you
know.
want. But there's sketches that are even more have gone down in history harder than they would have because
Yeah, that's
he
You're
the
saying
truth.
they're better because he started
That's the
laughing.
no,
truth.
because he showed the joy in the moment. But
Yeah.
that's what he gets remembered and criticized for. But here's what he brings to my team: he can team up with superstars and the cast and make it all awesome. The Barry Gibb talk show.
Yeah.
Like he's an amazing character actor. Whenever he did impressions, which he just stopped doing, they were amazing. And he also
I don't
brings-
remember his good impressions.
They're
They're
impeccable.
not bad. Yeah, I mean, he does a really great Chris Rock, but he did full blackface.
And he brings music to the cast. He can play. So
Yeah, I thought Sandler did it better.
I thought Sans.
Excellent stuff.
That's what I was gonna say.
Lee, who you got?
Man, this is actually really tough. But diggity. I had. I think I know who my final 3, if I can do it, are gonna be. But I am gonna put her in there. It might be a little bit difficult in the sense that there's a lot of whatever. But I'm gonna put Sherry O'Terry in there.
I like Sherry O'Terry.
I know. I do
Awesome.
too. She was
That
a real big
means
influencer.
She brings an energy. For sure.
That means I'm taking Tracy Morgan.
Oh shit, you.
Okay, great. And Steve, if you're taking Tracy Morgan, I'm going to take. I do think Andy Samberg is funny. So
I think
Oh
that's
shit,
good.
yeah, he's still on there, huh?
Yeah.
Farts.
Yeah.
I love him.
I'm just going to say he was a sleeper candidate.
He was a sleeper candidate, and he was
job.
great.
Great job.
Tina
Great
Fey's
job.
gone.
Tina Fey's gone.
I need another. I need.
I think I
I need
know.
some
Chris
more.
Parnell's gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
I need some more feminine energy. Man, I thought Maya Rudolph wasn't going to go so quick.
I know.
When you
Me
guys-
too.
when
I
you
had
took
her.
Oh, no, she's
I had
she's
her
top
on my
of my
list.
list, man. That woman is brilliant.
She's so good.
Yeah.
She's so good.
She's
gonna.
unreal. She's consistently, and even like her voiceover work in the Nick Kroll show, like it's just so
Who'd you just
good.
take? Andy Samberg?
You
Yeah.
just took Sandberg, yeah.
Yeah, he's so good. I'd rather have. Well, I'm not gonna say it.
You're not going to say it.
No, because I don't want to.
You're not. You're not. Gonna
It's someone
say
who
it?
hasn't been taken yet, and I
Well,
don't want
who
to.
is
I'm
it?
not
You
gonna
should
say
say
it.
it.
No, I don't
Yeah,
wanna-
why
I don't
you
wanna
give it a
s-
go?
I don't
Why
wanna stray
you-
anyone.
Why don't you say something?
I'm not trying
I can
to. That's
bet
not-
anything that we're going to be doing the same.
I love this. Okay.
Really?
I totally didn't think of
You
it.
want to say it at the same time?
No,
as you say
no,
it?
no,
Well,
no, no, no,
Here,
no.
Go,
if, you
hold
say,
on.
if we say it at the same time and you
Joe's
you
gonna
say the
pick
same
his
thing,
thing.
you get
Let
it.
Joe pick his thing.
Guys,
Really?
I'm gonna.
Yeah, you're in first.
I'm taking great character actress, amazing energy, super clown Rachel Dratch.
She's
Oh,
great.
That's great too.
I had a
Excellent
really
choice.
pleasant experience with Rachel Dratch in New York. God, I made myself sound like a 50-year-old man.
Yeah, you did. I was like, huh.
I had a very
Wow.
great,
I had a pleasant time.
pleasant dinner with Rachel Dratch in New York.
I need a silly boy. I don't have any silly boys.
We were at a place called Henderson's on 5th.
Oh my God, that man. I don't like that man.
Steve,
She taught me how to drink tea through my nose.
Steve, I feel like I missed one of yours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I didn't. Never mind.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lee, you're up.
I am up. Okay, shit. Okay, I have Tina Fey, Bill Murray, Maya Rudolph, Molly Shannon. I need silly boys.
Did someone take Mike Myers?
I did.
He did. Yeah. Okay, this is tough for me. I think I have. Do I have straight man? Flip. Yeah,
And you
Dana
did
Carvey
someone
can do
take
that
Kevin
too.
Nealon?
No one took Kevin Nealon
Not
yet.
yet. That's a
Um,
great weekend update.
It is a great update. Cast. I am going to. I am. I think he's one of the bigger sleepers of our time, and I'm gonna.
Don't you say it.
What do you think? What do you
Who
think
you
I'm
gonna
gonna
do?
say?
I love how careful everyone is with their
I
choices.
know,
You got
I-
Eddie Murphy, right?
Yeah.
How many do I have right now? God, I'm
You
like.
have 7.
I
We
have
might just
7?
go to 10 because it's going so
It
quick.
has to.
Please don't pick Joe Piscopo. Please don't pick Joe Piscopo.
I don't know how Eddie Murphy's going to work if I don't pick Joe Piscopo.
I think I have to pick, and people give me flack for it, but I don't give a shit. I have to pick Tim Meadows. Damn it! Because I love him so much.
I was gonna have him on mine for sure.
He's
'cause I
he's
love
such
him
a
so
good
much.
sleeper.
I
and
love
then I
Tim
know
Meadows.
my second one, and I'm really. I hope
Tim Meadows
to
was
God no
on
one
my
takes
list
it.
too.
You
I
son.
hope to God no one takes my other one. I got my other cast now.
Fuck, this is starting to get real hard.
It's starting to get real hard. It's not, but it's also, and I mean, this is gonna sound so stupid, but I think for the time, like, there's so many people that, like, Jane Curtin is so quick, and like, think of her time on Third Rock from the Sun.
Yeah,
how
she's great.
amazing she
She's
was.
great.
Yeah.
And that you're like, oh, if we would have been able to see that then, but there was just different time constraints in the
I'm
sense
really upset that you
society.
took Tim Meadows. Son
Yeah, he's
Sorry,
so great.
baby.
Son
I
of a bitch.
I had him between someone else earlier.
yeah. God, it's tough.
Whose turn now? Who's
It's Steve's
Oh, it's my
turn.
turn. I'll take Kyle Mooney.
Oh,
wow, excellent choice.
Well, he's got to have those
Curveball.
viral hits, you know.
Yeah, I'm picking the ones that make me laugh the most.
I think that's good.
That is good.
I'm gonna go with Daryl Hammond,
Oh, he's so
shit.
great.
I
specifically
love
for his
him.
work as
Impressionists and everything.
yeah.
When
Yeah.
he did Bill Clinton, was he
was-
Bill Clinton? I think he was. Yeah, He also did.
Phil Hartman
The
was as well.
Celebrity Jeopardy, the when he's
Sean Connery.
Yeah,
Do you remember when he did? Fuck! Oh my God, Jesse Jackson. Was it Jesse Jackson?
I don't know.
Reverend.
keep going.
It was like
Yes, it was. I think it was him.
he did like a reverend character.
Joe, what do you got, buddy?
All right,
I'm
so
ready. I'm ready in my next.
I got a bunch of character guys, really
ready.
good. Chris, I need a wild card. Do I need a wild card?
You gotta.
I need a little bit of crazy. I need a little bit of like.
Come on, Joe.
Oh, but there's so many good ones on the board. There's 2 on the board from back in the day that I'm really thinking about. Man,
What is it?
guys, Phil Hartman's still on the board.
I know. You gotta be quiet.
Yeah, he did, dude.
Oh no.
Daryl Hammond
Yeah, he
did
did a
Jesse
Jesse
Jackson,
Jackson.
1, 2,
and
3,
and
4.
he had blackface.
Yeah, he did. Same with Chris Rock and
Guys,
that. It was like very inappropriate.
Daryl
It was-
Hammond did blackface
Yeah, it was
on SNL.
aggressive. So did. I mean, again, it's
That's
very.
my boy. That's my guy.
That's my
God.
boy.
First string.
I mean, the
First
thing
string.
is that it's like funny. We laughed at it.
No, he's gonna stay. I'm
You
not gonna
have to,
take it.
Joe. You are taking too long.
I am not the one that has taken the most
3.
time. I feel
We should
like
be,
that is
2.
hurtful.
11.
I'm gonna take Dan Aykroyd.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was a good one.
Yeah, but yeah. All right, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, no one cares.
His writing, he's intelligent. He had an
I
energy.
think I'm
could work with
literally
everybody.
just taking. Okay, I know what I'm doing. I have the most wild.
Are you
it's
taking
very-
Groundlings? Is that all you're doing?
No.
Oh my
Tina Fey is
God.
Second City, and so is Bill Murray. So
True.
eat a dick.
Is
True,
all
true.
the Daryl
Um,
Hammond doing Jesse Jackson videos removed from the internet?
100%.
That's so
Yeah.
funny. I can't find it.
Is it my turn, Joe?
Yes.
Anna Gasteyer, please. Thank you very much.
Damn it.
Also, one time when I did Groundling Sunday Company, Anna Gasteyer came to the show, and she came up to me afterwards, and she gave me a lot of incredibly nice compliments that
Aw.
kind of shattered my entire world.
Did anyone take Chevy Chase?
No,
Chevy Chase
no
is
one
still
is
on the
not,
board.
yeah.
But you should know that everyone hates him.
Very hard to work with.
That's okay. I'm not picking him, but I just wanted to know if he
Joan
was there.
Cusack is also still on the board.
and
I'm
She's
just
a
gonna take.
fucking
I'm just gonna
incredible
take
person.
Belushi since you took Aykroyd.
no, I'm just taking. I'm crossing off
He's
ones
crossing
that
off.
are-
He's got Belushi.
I'm
Steve
taking John
Belushi.
Belushi.
Oh,
Belushi-
you got Belushi and Farley?
Belushi and Farley would
Wow.
be. Could you even imagine?
Nope, I cannot.
Great
Can
stuff.
I throw a third in there for you?
Yeah.
I would love to see a sketch with Belushi, Farley, and Horatio Sands.
Oh, that's a.
I've got
pretty-
I've got another person who I would add to that I think would be better.
I would like.
But
Adam,
I love Horatio Sands.
I'm gonna take Adam Sandler.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, that's good.
Good
That's
choice.
good. That's real good.
Is that who you thought I was gonna?
No, I actually thought you were gonna go for Daryl Hammond.
Yeah, I love Daryl Hammond.
I love
think
Daryl
he's-
Hammond,
I think
too.
he's great.
I think Adam Sandler might be one of the most likable people that was ever on the show.
Who?
Like when he was just on the show, being
Adam
timid,
Sandler. Yeah, he was
Sandler,
very
yeah.
likable.
Adam Sandler,
Yeah,
very,
he was
very
incredibly
likable.
likable.
Yeah. 5, 6, 7. We're up to
Joe.
8. These are your 8.
These are our
picks.
eighth.
Well, should we start?
This is-
It's gonna take us a while to go through them, right? Should we just
4, 5,
stop
6,
at 8?
7, 8.
Nah,
1,
yeah,
2,
let's stop
3,
at
4,
8.
5,
Wait,
6.
no.
Let's
I
definitely
have-
stop at 8.
Elliot started the 9th round actually, so we're stopping
So
at 9.
9.
Oh, we're stopping at 9. Okay, let's
So
stop
this will
at
be
9.
our last picks,
Okay. Oh shit.
Right.
which I went way against my.
Yeah, so did I.
So did I.
You're
I went way
50-50?
against my 50. Yeah, I did too.
I tried.
So wait, I should
think
have
I'm-
9.
I think I have
Oh, good. And I have Dan Aykroyd for the Weekend Update desk. Yes. Okay, good. So I'm good.
Dude, I got Julia Louise-Dreyfus for
Ooh.
Weekend Update.
What?
Imagine that.
Okay. Oh, you're saying.
Imagine
okay.
that.
You're just gonna. Throw
She's
them
my
on.
Weekend Update.
That's pretty
Imagine
good,
that.
actually.
Dude, she'd fucking
yeah,
kill
she'd
it.
kill it.
Oh.
She would.
She'd put a new spin on Weekend Update that it so
I'm
desperately
actually. I
needs.
have Tina Fey and Carvey for my Weekend Update.
That's good.
So
I wouldn't want to waste Carvey on Weekend
no, what are you
Update.
kidding? No, yeah, of course. Yes. No, I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
absolutely Carvey.
I wouldn't want to.
And we're like I said, we're thinking about these cast members for the time that they were on the show. So taking Sarah Silverman, who's great at sketch comedy,
She's phenomenal
wasn't
writing.
and good writing, wasn't really doing it.
I think I only have 8 names written.
You sure?
unless I'm-
Martin Short, Kristen Wiig, Norm Macdonald, Fred Armisen, Kate McKinnon,
Oh, I forgot.
Kenan
Fred. I'm
Thompson.
sorry, don't forget. Thank you.
I want a girl. I need a lady. Hold on. Who do I like?
I know who mine. Wait. Can we just go? I just have a perfect. I have my cast. If we could just go to just fucking 10.
You need that one.
I
last
need those
one.
10.
You
If
took
I
Kate
do that 10,
McKinnon.
I can do it. I can have the best cast.
Fucking Jay Moore. Jay
Yeah,
Moore.
right?
Oh,
Jay Moore
Jay
was.
Moore.
He he was fine.
You know what?
He
I'm
was
gonna take. I need some more.
No.
I need some more lady power.
Remember when Jay Moore was in like every movie?
Yeah, like he was like
he was the star.
And it
he
like,
was the
Jay
guy.
Moore? Jay
Jay Moore was like, who's
He
our
was, like,
who's
doing
our,
it. He was, like, doing
he's our
it.
Chris Pratt. Like he was Chris Pratt before Chris Pratt.
And like people were like heartthrob, and I was like, Jay Moore, heartthrob, Jay Moore.
So if we're going 9, we're going 9 or 10. We're going 9
Can
or
you
10.
imagine someone going like,
going
I
10.
fucking have the hugest crush on Jay
Oh
Moore.
my God, Jay Moore. Could you imagine posters of Jay Moore on people's walls?
What a
Just being
smoke
like,
show.
could you imagine like a tattoo with Jay Moore and
know
the
what?
heart
Yeah.
center?
I'm gonna do it. I'm going with Cicely Strong. I need some
Oh,
lady.
she's good. She's
I need some
talented.
lady.
I have no
Very
idea who that
talented.
is, so you can have her.
Yeah, you can have her. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This is 9.
7,
We'll do
8.
10. Screw it.
Oh,
Fuck,
no.
we're doing 10?
Just
We
last
have
2
to.
picks. The
Last two
last.
picks.
So
Hot hell.
what do you got, Steve?
No, it's me,
no, Lee.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Or Lee.
Lee's
Who do you
got
got,
it.
Lee?
Okay, I am gonna do it because no one's done it. Phil Hartman.
Yeah,
can't
I was
believe it.
gonna.
We're
he was
gonna
a-
get so much shit that he lasted this long.
I
on the
know.
show.
I was gonna do it multiple times before, but I was just too scared.
He
of
was
other
on my
people
list.
getting taken.
He's on
So
my-
Phil Hartman,
All right,
and then I
Elliot,
have
one
one
last,
more. and
or
then I'm
Steve.
done.
and then
I'm
Elliot.
taking. Wait, we all get one more, or there's our last
You
one?
have 2 more. and
I have
then-
2 more.
Yep.
Okay, so then I'm taking Robert Smigel.
And- oh, good writer. Getting some animation
Great
stuff
writer.
in there.
We can get those politics in there. Gotta have those that good political satire that's actually
Yeah.
funny.
Okay, if I could
And
just
then
go to 11, I'd have the perfect.
Your
I'm
last
good.
one.
I'm
We have
done.
one last one.
Oh, a 10th one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Last one. And then we're done. And then we'll recap and talk about why my cast is superior.
No, I think
And why
so
you're,
far, I think
and then we'll talk about
Stupid
promptly why
Steve's
you're
is
wrong.
doing really good because he stole all the ones I wanted to take.
Yeah, you
I
got
think
some good
I'm just
ones, too.
recreating my childhood SNL. Is literally what I think I'm doing. I
I'm
think
kind of doing it
recreating
with
my
a
childhood SNL.
I'm doing it too with a dash of like
Other
new
SNL.
blood.
Yeah.
The lists.
a dash of other SNL.
I want other. Can I get
It's a
Jim Carrey
unique
from
take.
In Living Color? I would like Jim Carrey from In Living Color, please.
I honestly wish Michael Richards was in here.
Yeah.
I thought he was on Laugh-In or something. Or which one was
Okay,
he on?
I'm gonna take
No.
Chris Rock.
Fridays. Was it Fridays?
That's
yeah,
great.
Chris Rock's great.
Yeah,
Chris
of
Rock's
course.
a great pick.
Of course.
All right, and
He was on my
then
list.
I'm gonna take a little. I think I need a little bit more support, and I'm gonna go. Oh man, I don't like how Hitman.
Oh,
it is, but I
okay.
don't care. I'm gonna take.
I see.
Wow.
I watched
So-
SNL in the 90s.
I'm
That's
just
all it
taking
is.
whoever
Alright.
now.
This is just because I watched SNL. in the 90s.
2, 3. I have 4 men.
I'm gonna
That
take.
tracks.
I'm gonna take Jason Sudeikis.
Oh no, that was my 11th one.
Jason, great presence, good
All right,
supporter,
fine,
but
I
also
know
had
what I am.
big, good characters, and was a writer. So.
All right, and I'm gonna
and
do
a fellow comedy
my last
sports
one is
alum.
80 Bryan. I think she's hilarious and I love her.
You got some silly there.
I have. That's what I'm saying. Is I literally have nothing but silly women that have just completely influenced my entire life. But
Yeah.
again, you took Farley and Polar, and that don't think I could ever
Steve,
forgive.
last pick on the
how
board.
much-
I know.
Everybody
I-
else that is not picked after this pick gets murdered in real life.
No, I love them all.
That's not
Just
true.
kidding.
That's
I
not
could actually.
true.
I could name you 4 or 5.
Not
we can let
true.
go of.
That's not
Fuck,
true.
It's really a toss up right now for me.
You gotta do it, Steve. Oh, I know, Steve. There is one. Do you want me just to give you because I'm already done?
I mean, you can suggest it.
Oh, here you go. Billy Crystal is still.
I
on the
thought
board.
about
I know,
it.
but
I
it's
thought
just, he's
about
just.
it.
I know it's a different time.
Jenny Slate's still
Christopher
on there.
Guest
I
is
know
still on
Jenny
the board,
Slate's
too.
grassed and yes, Jenny Slate.
And Jenny Slate was cut way too short
Yep.
because she's freaking brilliant.
Yep.
Like, so what? She
Such a
cussed on
cutie.
live air.
Such a cutie. Yeah, she
She's
wasn't
so
the only
cute.
one.
Yeah, she wasn't the only one that like.
Other people. Jim Brewer's still on there. He had a good
Brewer.
run.
Brewer's great.
Colin Quinn for the update desk.
No.
You know what? I'm gonna take.
Horatio Sands.
Honestly, can I tell you who it's between?
Yeah.
And you
tell
guys
us.
can tell me what
Yeah,
you
we'll
think.
try to sway you.
No one took Bill Murray, right?
Yeah,
I
she
did.
took Bill
Oh,
Murray.
you took Bill Murray.
Yep,
Okay.
yep,
Yeah, baby.
yep.
Shit, I was gonna say, fuck, I gotta get Bill Murray then.
John Lovitz is still on there.
That's what's between. It's between Lovitz and
Lovitz was so good.
It's between Lovitz and Ben Stiller.
Lovitz.
Lovitz
for
over
sure.
Ben Stiller
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, man.
But also David Spade is still on there,
I
and
know,
in the
but-
time,
I know. I
He
think I
really
thought about
crushed
David
that
Spade. I think
time.
he's
I know,
hilarious
but
in
like,
SNL.
the only character he did on SNL that I
Lovitz
was
is great,
like
though.
kind of into was the one where he would like do really
Hey,
mean
Hollywood
yeah.
update.
the mean Hollywood update.
Yeah.
That's the
thing.
thing
Yeah.
about Spade is that he was part of that not Brat Pack. I forget what they called him, but that
Yeah.
fratty group of guys,
Yeah.
Sandler
Yeah.
and Chris Farley and them, and Rob Schneider. Nobody picked Rob Schneider.
Yeah.
Oh, poor baby.
Yeah.
But he
He'll be
didn't
fine.
find his footing on that show until he did that Hollywood Minute.
I know. And then it was
I
kind of
loved
over
it,
at that
though.
point.
Yeah.
That was the only thing. I mean, I didn't like the making copy. Was the making copies guy
That's Schneider.
David Spade?
No,
oh, that's
that
was
Schneider.
he the one
Schneider.
that said the joke against Eddie Murphy that was like,
Yeah. Yeah, the
What were
falling
some
star.
Yeah, look, kids,
Yeah.
a falling
Give me
star.
one more David Spade character. I don't think he really
He
had.
did the goodbye.
Goodbye. Yeah.
Stewardess,
Oh,
airline
that guy.
flight
Yeah.
attendant.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Yep, he did that.
Look, kids, a falling star is one
Is
of the
one of the
sickest burns.
Yeah.
And
It's
that's
great.
why Eddie
What was
Murphy
it?
stayed away for the longest time.
Showing a picture of Eddie Murphy and going, "Look, kids, a falling star."
Oh wow.
And like, yeah, it kept Eddie Murphy from coming on the show for till like
Until the 25, 35
Because he was
Whatever it was,
because he
yeah.
was pissed off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's so funny.
So let's all read. Do you guys have lists of your own
I know
people?
mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's Elliot with the first pick. Want to read off your team?
Sure. We're coming in with Martin Short, swiftly followed by Norm Macdonald. Kristen Wiig's going to come on stage. She's going to say, "Hey, how you guys? Nice to be here." Kate McKinnon also is there. Keenan
Great.
Thompson, bringing joy to people. I got Andy Samberg and Adam Sandler working together on some tunes.
shit.
They
in the
love each
back.
other,
They're having
too.
Fun. Daryl's working on some impressions and also is going to cover any president probably that's elected, save for
You got the political sphere
one.
covered.
Yeah. And then Fred Armisen and Chris Rock.
That's a
That's
hell of
I
a
really like my list.
that's a hell of a cast.
I
really
can't
like
say that. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be as good as y'all's, but I do like it very much.
You know why I like your cast? I see them working together incredibly well.
Yeah, man.
Like Chris Rock had to do a lot of stuff on his own.
Who's your weekend update? Is that Norm Macdonald?
Norm Macdonald's definitely,
for sure.
definitely Weekend Update.
Yeah.
Considered by many to be like the #1 weekend update guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's good.
Elliot, that's a great
Thank you,
cast,
Joe. I
man.
had a great time.
Who's your star? Who do you think is the one that is like
That's tough. I don't think that.
Let me see your list, Joe. I just want to remember.
I guess
what-
Chris Rock. Chris Rock is probably gonna be the star.
of
Wig.
Oh, interesting.
Wig's your
Or
star,
Wig. Wig was
baby.
the first one. Yeah.
Yeah,
was-
Wig might be carrying. Oh, Wig and McKinnon together for a long time.
Wig's gonna
Ooh,
outdo
I
her.
know.
ooh. I
No
feel like
offense to
your
Kate.
cast is
Yeah,
Well,
but
yeah.
but they're gonna do great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, maybe it's
Let me see,
iron
Joe.
sharpening iron. You know.
Your cast
No,
has a
no.
lot of characters, and I feel like a lot of just like fun, silly joy. What if that's a silly cast?
Mine.
No,
mine.
Elliot.
Elliot's,
is
yeah.
a silly.
Yeah.
Everyone has a silly cast. But doesn't that like show who we are as people, that we gravitate so
Let me keep
much
looking,
to
Joe.
those?
I have a silly cast, but
Yeah.
I'm a little worried about the camaraderie on mine. But I
Oh,
could be
yeah.
wrong because I do have a bunch of star power, and they were really good at. There's a couple that were really good at doing things on their own, but that doesn't mean they weren't team players. I have Eddie Murphy,
Mm-hmm.
Will Ferrell,
Yeah, that's
Wow.
a good one.
Mike
Yeah.
Myers,
Mm-hmm.
Gilda Radner,
Yep.
Chris Parnell, Jimmy Fallon, Rachel Dratch, Dan Aykroyd,
Mm-hmm.
Cicely Strong, and Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah.
better than mine.
I don't know if it's better.
100% better.
But
Definitely better.
I think
the
it's fun.
difficulty.
I think it's
Will
fun.
Ferrell is just I mean, that was literally Tina Fey was the first, but the second one was going to be Will Ferrell because he literally carried that show for 6 seasons.
Here's
Like
what
it
I'm-
was so
Mhm.
good.
I'm seeing Eddie do his thing on his own, but I also he didn't have the cast other than Piscopo
Yeah, you're right.
to support him and do all these duo things. So I do feel like if you have Will Ferrell and Chris Parnell and Jason Sudeikis and Gilda Radner doing things with Eddie Murphy, I think you're going to see more
Yeah, man.
duo character stuff. We got Jimmy and Rachel working together, and that's always fun and weird. I'm happy. I'm happy with it, and we get to see Gilda Radner do more Gilda Radner, and that makes me very,
Yeah.
very, very,
Yeah,
very
man.
happy.
Any more Gilda Radner?
Any more Gilda.
And I would love Gilda and Dan Aykroyd. I would love to see both of them taken out of their time and do their brilliant.
Yeah,
in today's
now to see what it would actually be
comedy
in this.
voice.
All right, you guys have inspired
know?
me. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna watch some of Saturday Night Live. I'm gonna try it out. I've never
gonna
seen
do
it, and I'm excited.
That's the best thing.
All right,
So insane.
Lee. who's
Mine
your-
is,
who's your-
I mean, I'm goofy.
Lose my mind.
My writer is Tina Fey, obviously, but it's Tina Fey, Bill Murray, Maya Rudolph, Molly Shannon, Dana Carvey, Sherry O'Terry, Tim Meadows, Anna Gasteyer, Phil Hartman, and Adie Bryant.
I think they're all best friends. I love your cast.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it's very women heavy.
It's
It's
great,
also
and
very
it's
like prime
strong
women
as
heavy.
fuck.
My weekend update thing
Characters.
is absolutely going to be Tina Fey and Dana Carvey. I think that guy would super crush
Great choice.
Bill
an
Murray.
update. Bill
Excellent.
Murray would too, but I want to save him for whatever madness. But I legitimately think that Dana Carvey would be, or it's Tina Fey and Phil Hartman for the weekend update thing. But yeah,
Excellent list.
my
have-
star, I don't know. I think it would just be a little bit of all of it. But you know, leading up the rear is always going to be
I
Bill
think
Murray.
you just have a collective cast that is killing it
He's
together.
goofy, and I love. You know, I mean, I don't know, man. This is a lot. It's a lot of female. But think of like what Sherry O'Terry and Maya Rudolph would do together, and think of like what Adie Bryant and
80s
freaking-
energy is so infectious.
She is. I mean, she gets a lot of guff, I think, but she's really freaking funny. I don't know. I think she's a good button on a lot of things.
I have like Dan Aykroyd was the guy on the desk for me out of my whole cast, and Jimmy Fallon was there too. I would be interested in seeing Chris Parnell.
We can update
Now,
Yeah.
really quick before we move on. Now, Elliot, who did you choose there that you're drawing?
Yeah, who's that?
Which
Who's that?
Yeah, can
Elliot?
you
why don't
show
you
the
show
camera?
why don't you show everybody
Why don't you
who
show the camera?
Who's that?
no, which and,
cast
and
member
why
is
do you,
that?
and why do you want them on
What
why do
are
you want them on your
Elliot's
what is-
doodling.
why'd you
The
what do they
weirdest
bring to the
doodle.
show?
why'd you
Elliot?
choose that person?
What do they
Elliot,
bring?
you have to show the camera, babe.
Is that your weekend update?
Okay.
What's that one's favorite
First of all,
character?
It's
this-
Daryl Hammond.
This woman's name.
Oh, I thought it was Daryl Hammond.
I
Okay.
thought it was too.
Yeah.
I thought my cast was also a little light on females, and so this is Susan.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
This is Susan Miller.
Susan
She's actually
Miller.
from the 2020
Get closer.
the 2020
Can you get a little
the
closer?
upcoming season.
Oh my God. Susan
Deadline
Miller.
article just came out.
Great.
She came up through UCB in Chicago.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Um,
she's so talented. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicago was in the thing. Second City, Chicago. Yeah,
I just
no.
drew it wrong, and I was like, "Well, I guess those are boobs." And then here,
The
one thing led
weird-
to another, and
Honestly,
now I poured. I
I'm
poured. I made porn.
incredibly impressed with the symmetry of those.
It would be nice
Well-
to know.
Because we all know that's not real.
It would be nice to know what your original goal was when you started drawing.
Yes, I do love that.
What were you thinking?
Oh my God! You guys could see someone has to watch the video.
So were
version of
you
that.
were you bored or what
Steve,
were you
what do you
gonna
got?
were you gonna include something
my
in
God.
the show or
Have a good time.
Hey, we're gonna sell that as merch real soon.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
we
are.
have to.
Oh man, put that
Susan
on a
Miller.
shirt.
Susan Miller. She's unbelievable.
Okay, so
Steve, who's your team?
I've
Who's your
got
cast?
my number one is Chris Farley, obviously.
Always.
I mean, and I think he's my star.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think
Yeah.
I think he's the
Yeah.
star power of
Yep.
this roster of
More
SNL.
Yeah.
Well,
than
him
one,
and
perhaps.
Belushi are
Feels
fighting
like
for
your
that,
North
by
Star.
the way.
And I think him and Belushi might
Kill
clash.
each other in 2 weeks.
But they were both like sadly into drugs, and I think they'd party.
They might
a
come
lot
together on their drugs.
and I think they would have maybe been a powerhouse together.
Definitely a lot of what I was thinking about in decision making was how much fun backstage was going to be. And
yeah, that's
Yeah.
a
he
big
was
part
going to
of
be
it.
the one who's like on drugs. 'Cause
I
now
mean-
it seems like we're so dry and very like tame now, but those
Right.
back in the day, there's still something cool about like that rock star.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was an alluring
And you have
lifestyle.
my other angel.
The other thing too is like when I was picking these guys, I was trying to think of like what's the version of SNL that would make me excited to watch it every fucking
Yeah,
Saturday.
that's true.
I would not miss a new episode, and so I've got Amy Poehler as
Yeah.
my,
Right.
as my
So
number
good.
two,
Great.
who
I
would
was
just
in
like
love,
kill it.
dude.
in love with
I was
her.
in love
I
with
had
her.
the
Same.
biggest crush.
Yeah.
Went on Upright Citizens Brigade. I was like, who is this
I know.
woman? She's
I
so
know.
funny and she's so pretty.
Not afraid to be ugly, but is not. And like
Right.
she would just do the grossest characters,
She's the
but was always so
goofiest bird
sweet.
of all time,
Yeah.
too.
Oh, and she's such a goofball. Yeah, and
Yeah.
Parks and
Goofball.
I mean, once she did Parks and Rec, I know it's
Dude,
not
Bill
off
Hader,
the
great
table here.
choice.
But Bill Hader, I love him so much. He's just a
so
sweetie.
good. He's
Bill
got
Hader
great
and Will
straight
Forte
man
are-
and-
That's what I'm saying. Imagine Bill Hader and Will Forte
Yeah.
like creating a team character
Weirdness.
together.
Yep.
Ugh. And I also think Will Forte on a Weekend Update, maybe.
Yeah, that could be fun.
I would
Yeah,
love
'cause
it.
Thought
he's
the
so
same
goofy.
thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd see him like lose his shit sometimes. He'd be like, in today's news, like he'd start slamming
Yeah.
his fist down on the.
He does
Um,
that angry so well.
Julie Louis-Dreyfus, like I know people don't really remember her on SNL, and like I think she was
Fine.
a
She has a
short-lived.
body
lot
of
of-
work that
yeah.
stands
A lot
the
of
test
people-
time.
Yeah, I mean she's just a glorious.
A lot of
person.
people's lists of like people that didn't quite make it on the show but were underutilized. She's always near the top.
Yeah, I agree.
But you could tell she was a star on it.
Especially because she's such a highlight on Seinfeld, and she's fucking
is unreal.
brilliant
Also,
on Veep.
another
Yeah.
person I'm just had a crush on and am very much in
Sure.
love.
Oh yeah, totally. And then Tracy Morgan, has always made me laugh. I love
He's so
every
funny.
character he ever did. That bum that lived in the sewer.
Yes. What was
Sing
it?
to
There was
Britney
one,
Spears.
There's one that like I still sing, and it was
Have a doo-doo pie.
yeah, it was it was Kate Hudson, and it was like boogers and soup. Like it was boogers and poop. Dictionary soup.
Dictionary soup.
I would have loved to have seen
Boogers
Morgan
and
and have scripts written for him by John Mulaney. How much fun
Oh
would
Yeah,
that
that's
be?
shit! Yeah, goddamn. Okay, and then Kyle Mooney I chose because he's such a his comedy is so in tune
Yeah.
with what I love.
He
that
brings
like
that indie flair to the
yeah,
cast.
it's like indie and awkward,
It's
and like
absurd, too,
I think
yeah.
the absurdist awkwardness would really lend well with like a Chris Farley or
Yeah,
like
dude.
imagine him working with Amy Poehler and kind of
Imagine
coming
him
up with
working
some
with
shit.
Robert Smigel.
Oh
You have
yeah,
Robert Smigel.
I mean,
That-
Smigel to me is a genius. He's
Yes,
behind
he
so
is.
many funny fucking things. The Saturday TV Funhouse, and
Yep. And he pushes boundaries. So
and
God, do you
so
have
pushy.
2 women? Do you have 1 woman?
I have Julie Louis-Dreyfus,
2
Amy
women.
Poehler, and John Belushi.
John Lovitz.
Okay. Good God.
Well, everyone took the best fucking. I'm 4th, guys. You guys all took the best fucking
just
women.
saying. Sherry O'Terry and a guest star, 80 Bryant. We're all
Yeah,
left
I mean,
over after
I
your
wanted
journey.
Kate McKinnon. I wanted her with Amy Poehler.
Yeah,
So
that's a
good.
good point.
But anyway,
too.
so Belushi's it's a no-brainer. I mean, the guy was he oozed talent. He was like a rock star version of Chris Farley, pretty much. And then Robert Smigel, intelligent, creative
Great writer.
genius, political,
Great
great,
choice,
all
great
that
choice,
stuff.
yep.
And then Lovitz, I think, even to this day, Lovitz is underutilized.
He gets me
And it's
good.
still so funny when old clips of him crack
Dude,
me out more than a lot of the other old.
Honestly,
clips that I see.
yeah, yes. And did you ever see that movie Loaded Weapon? National Lampoon's Loaded
Yes.
Weapon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
It's like the worst movie ever.
Yes.
It's
Emilio
Samuel
Estevez.
Emilio Estevez and Samuel L. Jackson are doing like a Die Hard or
no,
a
doing a Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon
Yeah.
parody.
Yep.
And John Lovitz is a side character, and they're doing the what's the one? It's like Get Shorty with Joe. Is Get Shorty the one with Joe Pesci? And he's like, oh no, Lethal
No.
Weapon has Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
Later
the
on.
as the
Yeah,
running
yeah.
guy, right?
Yeah.
So John Lovitz was playing the Joe Pesci,
Yeah.
and it's just so fucking good. Just look up John Lovitz National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon, or just type in Loaded.
John Lovett's Wedding Singer.
Well,
Like-
sure,
like,
yes,
I mean,
but
John
a
Lovett's
lot of people have
anything.
seen that. I don't
Yeah.
think a lot of people have seen John Lovitz in Loaded Weapon. Just look it up on YouTube. I'm sure there's clips. It's funny every fucking time.
I love it.
All right. So,
You know, or Mom and Dad Save the World.
Oh, I love Mom and Dad Save the World.
Too. So good.
so real quick, I want us to go around.
No
And
one chose Jim Carrey, which I thought was an interesting.
No, he's not. No one chose Melissa
Interesting
McCarthy
choice.
either, which was weird.
I'm pretty sure Dana Carvey. They picked Dana Carvey over Jim Carrey.
And I know you guys are wondering why I didn't pick Andy Kaufman.
So real quick, before we kick it to the audience, and they can tell us how wrong we are, or who their favorite casts are. Just looking at the lists. Don't have to love yours more than you already love it, but whose cast would you be most excited to wake up and
Well, I
or-
mean,
or go
everyone's
to?
gonna say
I'd
their
watch
own.
mine
don't
or
know if I would.
Steve. I would watch mine or Steve. I love Amy Poehler. I'm upset I didn't choose her first. I got ahead of myself.
Steve's for sure.
I'd watch Steve's big time, but I would also watch mine because it's got a lot of chicks in Maya Rudolph, and I think she's a star.
With the Kyle Mooney and the Belushi and the Farley and the Bill Hader.
I know,
mean,
can you even
it's just-
imagine?
yeah, it's,
You
it's
gotta add
fantastic.
another.
I'm most
I would
excited
have
to
if you guys hadn't taken them all.
Yeah, that's fair.
Amy Poehler. I mean, I almost put Sarah Silverman in there.
Yeah, that would have been goofy. She's funny as
Yeah,
fuck, man.
but I just feel like people are kind of over her right now.
not at all. You
Really?
should- yeah. Have you watched
Okay.
I Love America?
I think she's funny.
She's
I
brilliant.
should have just gone with my heart.
I think
on that
Elliot's cast would have a lot of really good, silly character work. Fun. It's just so good. It's so
one. I mean,
good.
seeing Martin Short like doing anything ever again would be such a treat. I mean, he
not
was just
dead.
so
Fun
good.
fact, not dead.
I know, but he just doesn't do anything.
He just did
He
that
just
one
did a
on
thing with
Netflix.
Steve Martin.
That's
Steve
true.
Martin,
That's
yes.
true.
Have
But I
you
want to
watched
see
it?
him do another feature. I want to see him do like a
Clifford,
fucking-
like another Clifford.
I loved
I
Clifford,
loved
but that movie's
Clifford.
garbage, man. That's a
No,
bad
it's not.
movie.
It's hilarious.
Watch it again. It's
I'll
not
watch
good.
it again. I think it holds
excited.
up.
I think
love
I'd
it.
Do you remember Clifford, Joe?
No, I never
It's
saw
brilliant.
Do you know what it is? It's fucking.
He plays a little boy.
Who's the guy
Yeah.
from Beethoven?
Yeah,
Charles
it's,
Grodin.
Charles
Brosnan?
Grodin.
Grodin.
Charles Grodin. It's Charles Grodin and Martin Short, and Martin Short plays a fucking child. And he's on his fucking knees the whole
Yeah.
movie.
I'll
He's
be
It's
checking that out.
hilarious.
I
It's-
probably have seen it.
It's so terrible.
Is it early 90s?
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
late 80s.
It's like
Um,
problem child sort
you guys,
of.
that was fun.
Yeah,
That
I had a
was
good
so
time.
fun,
Thank
Joe.
you,
Joe,
Joe.
I
had a
really
really
liked
good
that.
time.
Let
That was
us-
neat. It was like a puzzle.
So
Yeah.
fun. So does it go anywhere from here? Do we get the audience to
Let's
vote
do that.
for something?
Yeah, we're gonna have
we'll
to
put 'em
go-
in the description.
Who's
and-
got the best cast? Where
Best
did we
cast.
go
Throw 'em
wrong?
on the screen.
Feel free to let us know in the comments or tweet at us the ones that we made the biggest mistake not choosing. Like, who are you offended with that didn't make
I
any
would
of
have.
our
I will say
casts?
because I think he was actually underutilized too. I really would have put Taron Killam.
Yeah, he's
there
great.
because
I
I
thought
think
about
he
Taron.
was
You know what?
brilliant.
Let's do this really quick too, because I think this would be a fun, really quick thing. Also, because all of these are stars, all of
Yeah,
these people
obviously.
are stars essentially. Imagine a movie with your cast.
Oh Jesus! They're all Christopher Guest type movies.
I mean,
Yeah, that's all Christopher Guest type movies.
They have to be.
maybe,
They have to
maybe.
be.
I mean, it could be like an Avenger, like a comedy Avengers or something,
Anchorman.
or an
type of-
Anchorman
yeah,
type movie.
Anchorman,
Yeah, I mean, imagine Farley
Yeah,
and
mine is
Poehler
like
and Bill Hader.
mine is 100% a female driven because I have all the most females, and it's absolutely one of like a beauty pageant.
Yeah, right. I
Like
mean,
a beauty
come on,
pageant Christopher Guest
and
type
it's
thing.
probably
Yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I was also gonna
Robert
say beauty
Smigel-
pageant, but
Robert Smigel wrote a script for Green Lantern starring Jack Black as the Green
No
Lantern.
way.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, I want to read
And it's
that.
not good.
Yeah, I bet.
I did a live read of it on some show, and it
That's
was
hilarious.
fucking real bad.
All right. How do you guys want to close it out with anything?
I know. I think we're good. That was wonderful.
What a
Thank
fun
you, Joe.
episode,
What a
Joe.
fun
very
thing.
fun, Joe.
Something
Felt
different.
Had a good time.
Something
Joe!
different.
Okay, so the next
Something
one we're
different.
gonna do is we're gonna go on The Bachelor, and we're gonna get all like Brittany K
Yes.
and
Yes,
Alex
Brittany
B and Alex
I don't know
M.
anybody yet, so
You should
I'm
watch
gonna
it
watch
because
it.
it's
I haven't watched it.
hilarious.
And then after that, we're gonna
sure.
we're gonna do one more draft, but it's gonna be for favorite body parts. So we're gonna do a body parts
Boobs.
draft. 10. You gotta
Boobs
choose
and butt.
10
Where
body
should we go,
parts.
Susan, I can tell you
I'm gonna
mine.
choose boobs.
I guess I'll take eyes.
I'll take boobs first.
Excellent choice.
This is
I'll
that's
take
actually
butt
really
second.
interesting. What if we
Oh,
did
you know what?
that?
I actually do
It's
want
disgusting.
I'm gonna do butthole third.
Butthole third.
Gotta poop.
Butthole
poop. You gotta
Third
poop.
was my favorite film at Sundance. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. We love you all. We'll check you out next time on the Valleycast.
Bye bye.